But anyways, hello everyone, welcome to Retro Book Club. It seems I'm not the only one who's forgotten to get drink before, so I'm glad to see that. Fucking hell.
I always forget my drinks.
I apologize in advance if I sound a little out of it.
I remember to hydrate.
Lucky you.
I said I didn't remember. I just said I forgot to get.
Let's do a brain cell check. Are we on season 4, episode 22? 22.
Yes.
Yes.
Hey, you got one!
Hooray! Point
I'm
one to
surprised of all things-
tune.
I'm surprised of all things, I got that one. I would have expected myself to be like, nope, it's not that at all. You buffoon. You absolutely
Didn't you get the last one too?
Probably, but I wasn't as tired last
The one
time.
before you weren't there for, so.
Don't worry, I already put a gold star on Toon's box for remembering.
Well, anyways, as per usual, it's your two hosts, Okami of Games and Tune on Radio.
Hello, hello. Last,
Well, one of us is Marl.
gonna be the last RBC of this month. And,
Oh, that's right, because next week we're not having it.
Well, next week would have also been next month anyway if we were having it. But yeah, we're not having it next week, because next week I'm gone for PAX West, baby.
That'll be all fun. Be sure to post what you got in your collector's edition,
Good.
Ian.
Yeah,
Yes.
I don't know if I'll pick up too much, but we'll see. I might find
More
some
like-
fun
If you-
stuff.
If you ever get it anyways, you know the deal. You know
Yeah.
the
Well, when I get
Yeah.
a better job, I'm saving up so I can go to some of these conventions. Like, holy crap, I want to go, I want to meet people, I want to meet my friends!
wait.
Mood.
When do we get an
Mood.
RPC panel?
I wanted to do
know, I
one for a bit, but I don't know if I've like if
When we get noticed by larger streamers.
I mean, also that. I mean, it's something that could
mean,
happen.
I will say
There is
for-
a larger streamer that has been on, or multiple actually. I think
Yeah.
a couple.
There's been,
Yeah, you've been a
like,
couple.
I can think of a few that have been on. Yeah.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah. First con I want to go to is MagFest.
Magfest is
Oh,
good
dude, I
time.
want to check out MagFest so bad.
I
I've
just
heard
want
it's
to.
really good.
As long as they don't have a urine-covered ball pit, I'm okay with going anywhere.
I forgot about that!
No one,
Classic.
no one, everyone wants to go to MagFest, but no one wants to go to Mag West,
No wonder why.
except for me.
I used to go to MagWest, but it just got expensive, and MagWest, it's not always the best place for finding games. At least,
That's fair. I mean, well, there have been actual game sellers now, which
Yeah.
is nice. The last 2 years.
I do want to make a trip back there at some point when time and budget allow for it, though.
Right.
That's if we ever have time or budget. But anyways, we need to get back on track.
Yeah, what it is time for is it's time to introduce to everyone else.
Yep. First of all, welcome back, Beak 85.
Wow, even that big beak.
Oh no, they already pulled out the voice.
Well, I didn't have to tell her
I'm
to
gonna
shut
grab
up
the
yet.
earmuffs now.
Oh.
All right, next up we have Flameblood.
Sup?
What's up? And finally, we got Freezestar.
I am here for a second time, inexplicably.
This is
It's
Flameblood's
second
third
time.
time in a row here, by the way.
Yes, it has, because
Damn.
either no one's showing up
Well,
or I
there
had
goes
to
my
fill
joke. Out the window. God damn.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but I have to put that out there.
No,
Flameblood's
that's
been here
fair.
3 times.
in. Sorry.
I took a break after Week Day, and here I am.
But yeah, seriously, I filled in for Toon one day because he was really sick, and then hardly anyone signed up the following week, and just me and Beak signed up for this week, and then you came in last minute.
Yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
slow few weeks, but that's fine. People are busy.
I mean, it's like
Hey,
it's a
At
bit.
least your slots are filling.
I always
it's-
appreciate
yeah,
people
it's-
who fill the slots and sign up.
Of course. Anyway,
Big convention
You
time,
guys-
so it's bound to happen. Because not only with PAX next week, but Gamescom was this week, and all the rest.
Yeah,
right.
and then
Fair.
PRG next month.
Right. All right. Anyways, we got the games and we got the people. So, Nick, what's our order today?
So today we're starting with Beak's game. Second is Freezestar. Third is me. Fourth is Flameblood. And finally, Tune on Radio. So, let's get rolling. I think we're going to be starting on a high note for our first game here. Like, genuinely
goody.
a high note.
Alright, so for this one, It was a legend that no one could forget. Everyone thought that things were back to normal, peace, tranquility, and harmony within a handheld system. And then a doom ship attacked. King Koopa was back, bringing along his Koopa kids, and along with new threats onto the Game Boy Advance. Using their powers and a new world, the Super Mario Brothers rescue Princess Toadstool and fight back the evil Koopa family, because we're gonna be playing Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3 for the Game Boy Advance.
Oh boy.
The moment you started, I knew where this was going. I love this game.
You know, funnily enough, I forget. I might have brought this
Technically,
one.
we
I don't
have
remember.
played this game on RBC, but we played a different version, I believe.
We did have the original NES Mario Advance.
Yeah, maybe. That might have been a plan of mine to bring this version, because there is stuff to this version. That I will not say.
yeah,
Stuff that I will not say.
I might have what?
Yeah, I am getting a. This is not the right version.
Oh, there we go.
Message, or at least
Once it
retro
says
treatment.
it's saying it should hopefully work. I mean, I think I grabbed a bad dump, but it looks like it'll work.
It eventually loaded for
Yeah,
me.
it was weird.
I got the. This is the wrong.
yeah.
Let me grab a different version real quick, because I don't. Because the.
I mean, go ahead. It was able to load for me, but it might be something to do with the e-reader functionality, because that was the big thing with this version of Mario 3, where it went hard on e-reader cards.
Yep, and that's why I picked. Well, one of the reasons I picked this version, so that way we can play the e-reader levels.
Oh, great!
Sorry about that.
Well, if you want us to play the e-reader versions, I'll grab the appropriate ROM for that then.
Jeez, I thought other games were loud. I have to turn my audio gain way down.
Oh yeah,
Remember
because
to re-enable hardcore, because for some reason every time you put in a wrong game into BizHug, it
I
disables
actually need
hardcore.
to. Here, I'm gonna drop something real quick here, because I ended up just grabbing.
God, Peach looks weird here than she did. Just as weird here as she did in original Super Mario World.
There we
No,
go.
I went ahead and grabbed something because Beak actually sent me the e-reader version for Mario Advance, but that's not the one that's in the pack. So I went ahead and posted that if you wanna grab that and just load that one up.
Yep.
Should be the
It
better
says
version
reading
to
on
do.
my end.
I think that's
Make sure it's working.
Or it might be the
there
same
wasn't
version.
No other reason
Okay,
I
I know
had
it is working. Okay, good.
even the
I want to
bad.
make sure it was working. I will.
Save data is corrupted. Okay. Well, I don't care.
E-reader was such
You
a
have asked
weird
for the-
era of Nintendo stuff.
You have asked for the E, I will play the E. E.
So is it Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3?
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
3.
Plus,
Yes, really.
plus, you can play Mario Brothers, like arcade Mario Brothers, if you so desire.
It's funny seeing all of these show up on the, like when you say I want to do multiplayer and you go, oh, that means we can do alternating players in Mario 3 right now, only Mario Bros.
Superstar Soccer had that.
It's so sad that Charles Martinet is no longer Mario.
That was the other reason I decided to bring this game aboard, because I had this as a backup, and I said, you know what? Honor Charles Martinet. Let's play in some old GBA voice lines.
Yeah. I don't know if we've had any of the other Mario Advance games on here.
I think Advanced 1 has shown up before.
It might have. I don't remember. If it was, it's been a while.
Nick?
What's up?
What's the deal with the e-reader file? Can you explain that again?
Somebody else is probably going to explain because I don't really use the e-reader functionality.
That just means it has all the levels unlocked on it already.
Yep, but then we
That's if you. That's
So-
if you use the file that Okami just put into
Yeah, so-
the
Yeah,
server.
if you want to specifically play the e-reader levels, yeah, use that.
Yeah,
Okay,
and
gotcha.
I know they just on the world map, like normal stages.
If you
or-
go into the game, if you go into Mario 3, it should be under. Then you go to the select a file, and you click on the level card button, because that is where all the e-reader levels is.
All right.
Yeah, confirm. Yep, level card new.
Boy, back when you couldn't skip cutscenes.
Hey guys, how do I turn easy sleep on in real life?
You take
Yes.
Pokemon Sleep.
Pokemon Sleep,
Yeah,
yeah.
Actually,
yeah,
you joke, Beak, but that has been actually helping me a lot with my sleep.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to start that too.
Yeah, I found a shiny recently. I found shiny.
Very nice.
Squirrel.
I have not found
Yeah,
a shiny, but I have
I
found a lot
think
of Pokemon.
tonight when I go to bed, I'm gonna start that because midnight seems to be the sweet spot for me going to bed.
Yep.
Yeah,
Push the one
I have been trying to go to bed around 1-ish.
That's around when I go to bed as well, usually. Anyway, I have everything cropped and I am ready to go when everybody else is.
Oh no, my light's turned off again.
I'll take that as a sign that we're ready. So, unless I hear any objections, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3.
Ooh, Super Mario.
Super Mario.
Select Mario.
Oh, you can just swap on the spot. Nice.
Alright, let's see.
Yeah,
what-
and I think based on what I'm seeing on the on Beak's screen, it looks like that's something you have to do for completion, is going through all the stages both as Mario and as Luigi.
Yep, and collecting all of the acorns. Luckily, there's only one of them. Alright, let's go through.
Oh wow, they added Luigi's floatiness to this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to make it feel a bit different, and
Slippery shoes.
I do remember some of the e-reader stages.
Ooh,
I do remember some of the e-reader stages being especially rude. I have a bunch of Mario Advance e-reader cards, but I just haven't really used them because who uses an e-reader?
I have an e-reader.
I didn't even know the e-reader existed until a couple years back.
I have an e-reader, but I don't use it too much. The main thing, like the main things I use my e-reader for, because I think they're pretty neat, are like using them for classic, like classic NES games. Yeah, that's the way I was thinking of. Classic NES games.
You can jump over the flag.
And I also have the e-reader card that lets me play the Game & Watch Manhole.
died.
Scan 15 e-reader cards just to play Excite Bike.
Yeah, I think it's 10, but yeah. You have to scan a lot of them.
I also know that there are a couple of other games that had e-readers, like Pokemon Coliseum had e-reader support.
Oh yeah, because you could scan some Pokemon. There was I forget it was.
Oh yeah, there's some
Pokemon
Pokemon cards that have e-reader codes on them. That's right. I forgot about that.
I think that's a separate thing though.
Granted, the choices that you had for the Pokemon were kind of weird because two of them you could already somewhat have access to their evolutions with, because it was Scizor, Togepi, and Mareep.
I see some of these level select ones.
Which, Scizor makes sense, but you already get Togepi and Mareep. Granted, you would get Togepi way later, but you got Mareep or Flappy fairly early.
Oh no, you have to do this level without a checkpoint. Oh, I don't like this.
I don't know.
Welcome to Mario 3!
I don't know which.
Level clear.
I love Mario 3.
I don't think I have a full set of them, but I do have a bunch of the e-reader cards for the Mario Party E.
Oh, I have a story about that, kind of.
Oh yeah?
I used to have a fully set, but then I lost it at some point.
I remember playing the set with an old friend of mine that he and I kind of drifted apart, not really out of like a fight or anything, but because they just kind of went in with the wrong crowd on RA. But one of my favorite memories with them is that we had a little competition of who got their achievements first in the respective Mario Party e-reader minigames.
Okay.
And one of my favorite stories to tell is that one of the minigames in there was that you had to play as Waluigi and you had to collect coins. So the achievement was to get a certain amount. But in the process of getting the achievement first, I also beat the record on the leaderboard for that.
Excellent.
Nice.
What was I going? There was something that I was going to comment. Oh yeah, I like that a lot of the e-reader exclusive stages, they have their own unique names to them, which gives them a little bit of personality. Like you have some that indicate like, yeah, this is basically a remake of this classic Super Mario Brothers stage, but in in this engine, and that's neat. But then you also have all the original ones that have like their own unique names.
Level cleared.
This is still like I'm still playing as Luigi. This is throwing me off so much because it doesn't feel like how it normally does.
Super Mario Brothers 3 Lost Levels. Imagine if they made that.
Really? I messed up. Frick.
Yeah, Lost Levels.
See what they call this level? The old switcheroo now.
And there it is.
Levels makes me really glad that Mario 2, that we got Mario USA over here.
Lost Levels is one of those Mario games that I never got around to finishing. Even though I have the Famicom disc system, disc for Lost Levels, or Mario 2 Japan, whatever you want to call it. I load it from time to time.
I'm not surprised by that.
I load it from time to time because it's a neat thing to have, when you have a small stack of Famicom disc system games, because it's a neat little peripheral. I've got other stuff. I have other stuff on there, I've got the Japanese versions of the first 2 Zelda games on Famicom Disk System. Those are probably those are probably some of the highlights on there though that I have. Alright, what is this stage going to demand of me?
Good level, but I feel stupid now because I just lost both power and beat. Now I'm Small Mario.
Okay.
Smallio.
Mario.
Smario.
So I've learned why this stage is called Sliding the Slopes. Got it.
Pick a box. Its contents will help you along the way. Or on your way.
I'm doing the secret levels.
Oh god!
Fire flower.
Hi, Terravan. How did you Duke the Nukem? How was your Duke Nukem-a-thon?
Did you nuke your Dukem?
Yeah, so Terravan recently hit God, how many was it, 500 followers?
Hey.
But it was a follower special. So ended up doing some Duke Nukem in celebration of that today.
Which one, out of curiosity?
Naki.
Forever.
And which one did you end up doing, Terror? Or is it just the whole series?
Gotcha.
There we go. That's how we slide.
Luigi now has 7 lives.
Duke Nukem forever, according to Sarah.
Oh,
yeah.
My condolences for your sanity.
I'm with Toad on that. My condolences.
Also get right double foot Beatles.
That is the one Duke Nukem game I have finished.
Oh, you poor thing.
I've at least beaten 3D.
But I
That one's
think
not
none
bad.
of them.
Trouble with this level.
I played a little bit of Duke Nukem Advance, I think.
I've heard that one's okay.
Fireworks! Baby, you're fire!
Congratulations on your fireworks. I'm continuing
Isn't
to
that
throw
song
myself into
copyrighted?
pits.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Baby, you are flammable!
I don't know if
We're playing
that's
slots, guys. We're doing
I
gambling.
don't know if that's a line, but I'm
Wow.
okay with it.
Let's do gambling.
I was referencing
gambling.
Matt because they had a parody of that song just called Flammable.
Anyway, for people coming in from the raid, we are doing RBC,
I think I fucked up.
where each of us have picked out a game for all of us to collectively go through for about half an hour. And just casually play through.
Hey, Lexi Classic.
What else do we
Yep,
have?
and casually being movie shit posters.
Lexi Classic just hopped into the chat, was just like, Duke Nukem Forever is the best one. You heretic.
Let's try this one here.
There's only one reason I can think why they'd say that. You are a degenerate.
All I can think of is H.
Duke Nukem Forever is mostly remembered now for the hellscape that was development for it at this point.
And let's not forget when Duke has a dream.
Duke Nukem Forever is the only game I've ever bought that was so awful I returned it to the store.
the first person that to do.
Ouch.
Wasn't the first person to send that to that to send it back to them.
Return to sender.
Spikes.
Honestly, special edition if you eat that Korok.
Yeet.
Eat that Korok.
As Polk says, everyone's favorite Highland game show. Yeet that Korok! Look, I started Tears of the Kingdom like a week or two ago, so I know that feeling as well now.
Sadly, I still can't get that. Money is really tight right now.
And I have to worry about other games coming out soon, like the physical copy of Pikmin 1 and 2 on Switch. If I want to pick that up.
And then I've been playing the shit out of Pikmin 4, so...
I want to play Pikmin 4. I want to play Pikmin 4, but on my agenda is, like, go through the whole Pikmin series, or at least the mainline series on stream again. Because it's been so long since I played, like, a lot of the Pikmin games. I played Pikmin 1 recent-ish, like, within the last few years, maybe. But all the rest, I played, like, over a decade ago. So it's getting a nice refresh, and then ending on, like, my first playthrough of Pikmin 4. Alright, let's see if I can get this guy one shot. Yeah!
I really need to get back into Zerstrucker Gunvolt, because I have been putting that off a little bit. Mainly for Bomb Rush.
You have an addiction.
I do, but for a while I also had a huge addiction for Luminous Avenger, so...
I will play Bomb Rush
addiction.
I will play Bomb Rush Cyberpunk at some point or another. Probably off stream, but...
I finally got back to working on a theater rhythm curtain call.
Yeah, I loaded up just before hopping in call for this. I ended up loading up Final Bar Line again.
Final Bar Line, sorry, yeah, curtain call is the second 3DS one.
Final Bar Line is the one that just came out. Oh, guys, this pick
I'm up to Final Fantasy 9.
I finished the I guess quote unquote plot for Final Bar Line, so I'm working on completion stuff now.
E-coin.
Oh.
Ow!
I think I even saw that when I was looking at the schedule of packs. I think there's a tournament for a theater rhythm game as well. It might be the 3DS one, not sure.
Good. Okay, man.
Hey, Beak, what was that about? Only needed one of those coins? Eventually you need to get 4.
One up.
Yeah, remember...
Surprise!
No!
Surprise, motherfucker!
I thought they put a Kaizo trap in this one. In one of these games.
Guys, we're playing match 'em.
No, I don't need that again for Mario Party Advance.
Go.
Oh, where's the last A coin? There it is.
Ow.
I need this A coin for my E.
I have not been going out of the way for A coin. So this, I mean, this is clearly a Mario 2 stage.
Yep.
My screen can't be seen, so I'm going for the A coins.
That was
I'm
easy.
going for 8 coins and also beating the level as both pros like the set wants me to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what completion demands, so...
This is one of the nicer sets in RA, too.
Well, it used to be the main set, and then they switched it over to being the bonus. Their subset. It used to be the main set. I don't know why they... I know why, because Mario 3, it's still a different version of Mario 3, but it feels weird that this is now... that the worldies have just been moved to a subset.
Freeze, did you ever hear the story about what happened before main Mario 3 got a set? Did main Mario 3 GBA got a set on RA?
I have not.
Essentially one of my friends had worked on it, but there was someone else, someone kind of toxic in the community who tried to basically join the collab without the consent of any person involved with making the set. Yeah, that was the actual thing that happened.
People gonna people. Whoop.
So
Remember, kids,
So who all...
ask permission before playing online.
Yeah. So who all ended up going into the e-reader stages, and who's just playing the vanilla game for Mario?
I'm an
3?
e-reader.
Vanilla.
I'm playing the E-Reader stages.
Alright, so I guess everybody went e-reader except for Toon, who's on vanilla. Which is cool.
I don't blame him.
I mean, it's...
Right now, I don't blame him.
I'm too fucking exhausted for you. I just want to be.
Oh, God.
I just want to shut off my brain cells. Is that too much to ask for, man?
Okay, no, that does come back.
Yes,
Anyways.
because you only have one and it still won't stop vibing in the corner.
Well, I'm pretty sure he's got half of one. I think I have the other half right now.
No,
Here
you have
you
a third of one.
Oh, do you have the other third?
God damn it, dude. Get out of here. Give me your stupid wand. It's mine.
Alright, I need to go. I need to go keep flying, apparently. Oh boy.
Let me both nuke each other like war.
You know, I just thought of something,
We're back.
and it's kind of funny. Don't know why I thought of this. So we have a bird, 2 dogs, a squid, and whatever freezes.
Yeah.
I forgot that Nick is technically considered an Okami.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh my
I guess
god,
that
my brain
tracks.
cells are too fried. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about anymore.
And we're only on the first game.
To be fair,
Sometimes-
Okami switches. He was once a astronaut rabbit. He was once a Jim Carrey as the Mask.
Yeah, that's true. I switch around my I switch around my icon on Discord a lot, and now I am a Game Boy Lion King apparently.
Hey, world
Meanwhile-
1 perfect clear.
Meanwhile, since I don't know what Freeze is, we'll just go ahead and say he's the little Metaton from
Or as a meme in the Kuso Discord that's caught on now apparently. Apparently I'm a salad?
You're a salad.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
can see it.
And I'm apparently just I'm just
I got
banished
killed
to
by
the
a
salad
box,
dimension
okay.
every now and again.
Okay,
Very
bro,
weird.
I just got killed by a box.
Meanwhile, I feel like chicken tonight.
Yeah, so you got the small Goombas that hide in boxes and then try to stomp on you.
Yep.
There
Roll
they.
Oops, that is not
just
how
wait
I
till you
video
get to the
game.
water level.
Also, speaking of what the heck we are, thanks to Bomb Rush, I finally have landed on a design for my actual character design for my avatar, instead of just my inkling.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's gonna be fun to draw.
Yeah, have fun with that. That mushroom again.
Also, I want to mention, it has been 12 years since I started trying to make a good design for my avatar. Yeah.
So you're gonna be relearning then.
My
Of course, my avatar originally started as just an OC, and I was like, can I just like have this as what people see me as?
And then there was my OC, which comes as a little story. Basically started as a self-insert of myself, and then I think it was Time Stalker's wife who pitched the idea of me looking like some type of flirtatious bird, almost like Kazooie, except if she was more flirtatious. And then I thought, okay, I can embrace being the bird a little bit, so I decided to make it so that way. The lore of my OC is that she's a bird form to everybody else, but when she gets to know people, she reveals her human side.
Okay.
And then another one of my friends decided to, or my friend Rusty and another friend of ours decided to work off of the bird concept, and that's how I got the design that you see as my PFP now.
Yeah.
Let me guess, you didn't really need to embrace the idea. You were already the idea of that character.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, the easiest way to embrace an idea of something is to be that something.
Yeah.
You may as well just go with it. You may as well own it.
I don't think Beak knew they were already that something, though.
Okay.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
The Toad smile, at least in this game, is kind of cursed to me.
The Toads are just cursed in general.
Oh, that's... Oh, God. Oh, is this an invisible path? What the hell? Okay, I guess we're going to not go this way. I was a bit confuzzled.
Fuck! Anyways.
Yep, you just had the, that is the usual experience of the slots in Mario 3.
I hate gambling. The house always wins. No, I want the...
Alright, now which stage should we pick
Are you okay?
next?
You sound like you're having a stroke.
Oh boy, it's a shoo-in!
Have you had too much coffee? What am I saying? You've never had too much coffee.
Like it's
Just
just
decaf. What the fuck you mean?
your.
You can have strokes from decaf sometimes.
Really?
Don't worry about it.
I'm
Don't wonder how I know about that.
Like it's just a normal day in the
Worrisome
office.
times.
It's fine.
Yep.
I don't want to be here at all. No, thank you.
And then there's me, where
Good.
if you ever take me to Starbucks, I don't get a coffee.
Oh,
I
that's
just
a
get
pet.
a cookie and water.
Yeah, me too.
To be fair, I don't like Starbucks coffee. I just prefer, like, in that case, I'd either prefer milk or water.
So I don't drink coffee, but everyone who I know personally, like on like almost like you are my actual friends level, which you guys are, so don't worry.
How am I a friend? What?
Dude, you were literally one of my best friends.
You've been such a good friend.
Anyway, point being, everyone who I know on a good personal level who's ever had Starbucks, they're like, yeah, no, Starbucks coffee sucks compared to actually making coffee. And then the friends who say otherwise, I ask them, have you ever made coffee at home? Do you own a coffee pot? And they're like, no. That's why.
Yeah, it's basically like it's quick coffee from my understanding. I don't drink coffee, so I cannot speak on.
For fuck's sake.
I cannot
think
speak
that
on
was a good idea?
coffee.
And those same friends who are like, yeah, no, Starbucks coffee sucks. The cold glass bottles that you can buy at like stores like Walmart, they say those taste like actual coffee compared to
Those actually
actually
taste
getting coffee at
decent.
Starbucks.
Yep. For fuck's sake.
Now they have said it's not the best thing of coffee I've had, but it's not watered down crap.
Yeah.
I'm back.
I think the worst water I've ever had to drink was at a McDonald's, because my folks and I were stranded in a San Francisco McDonald's because we went to go see watch a baseball game as it was going on, and we just got super lost and couldn't make our way back to the hotel, so we tried to find Wi-Fi.
The worst water that I have drinking that I can think of is Sprite, because I have the experience of I don't like Sprite, but Sprite looks a lot like water, so I have accidentally sipped Sprite thinking it was water, and then I
I've done that on multiple occasions.
found out it was not water.
Does carbonated water drinks count for this part of the conversation?
I mean, I don't think I've had carbonated water, but I'd probably not like it carbonated, I would guess.
So there's some good carbonated waters out there, but this one particular, I forgot the brand, but it's supposed to be like a vegan and diet friendly carbonated water. So they only have a couple flavors. I don't think they're around anymore, but when they were, their watermelon flavor, it tastes like the rind.
What's the
It
rind?
tastes like watermelon rind. It didn't even taste like watermelon, just the rind.
So here's my usual
shit,
consensus when it comes to carbonated water, because you mentioned that. Carbonated water is literally just angry water. And
so does that make soda angry liquid candy?
yeah, at that point, you may as well just call it liquid cocaine.
Semantics.
Well, I mean, if you want to get real about that.
Here's another thing to consider
Look,
about
tomato,
that.
tomato.
Here's another thing to consider. I call carbonated water angry water, but flavored carbonated water is angry water that has the scent of if you smelled that fruit from 20 miles away. And you
Yeah,
can't
I
change my
suppose.
mind either.
Yeah, no, I'd have to agree to an extent. But yeah, worst water I've had was that carbonated water because it tasted like rind and it was bad. Like my family got it to be like, let's try this. It says it'll hydrate you. Like it doesn't have anything that wouldn't hydrate you. We tried it and hated it.
Welcome to
Only two cans were ever taken out of that box, and that box sat there for like a whole year before we threw it in the dumpster.
And welcome to the new segment of Retro Book Club where we will be reviewing water.
You know what?
Water, water,
I mean, the sounding. I know the easy joke. I think the easy joke. Oh, sorry. Your little interrupted your bit. Sorry.
water and water and water. Oh.
I'll tell you what. If I get 20 fucking subs next week, I'll do a fucking review of water.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
You heard him.
Accepted.
I will buy.
Oh wait, I'm broke. I
individual
can't.
bottle of water.
You should buy some
Just to be
liquid.
like-
I did actually, when I ordered from the grocery store, I went, you know what, I want to indulge myself a bit. So I bought a whole case of liquid death. Because, you know, I really like water. And so canned water.
I thought about getting a small case of it and be like, what is all like the rage with this? Because it is everywhere.
Very clean. It is very, very clean water. And that is the best thing I'll say about it. It tastes like very clean.
Yeah, I thought about getting a small case of it.
What is this maze? Also, in all of our talk of water,
I think for me, least favorite water, barring the obvious Dasani joke, because that's the easy one to go, where it does taste nasty.
Agreed.
Probably.
Agreed.
yeah.
Dasani is basically glorified pool water.
So we get this stuff called hint water, which is flavored water, but it's actually, you know, not filled with sugar. It actually tastes like water with a bit of that fruit in it. And we got like this trial pack of them, and one of them was caffeinated mixed berry water. The caffeine was very noticeable.
Also, I want to mention though, commies, I guess we're reviewing water now type deal. I'm pretty sure 3 of us drink a lot of gamer subs. We could review some stuff.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh my god, I got a 5 of it. Can I just mention?
RBC flavored gamer subs.
Mario. And Luigi just got like fireworks for stars. Luigi reigns eternal.
By the way, as I was trying to comment on earlier, we have less than 5 minutes left with this game.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
We got so distracted in our water reviews and talking about reviewing gamer subs and making an RBC flavor of gamer subs.
RBC flavor would just taste like glitchiness.
What would glitchiness taste like? Well, what am I kidding? It would probably be green apple, blue raz, and watermelon.
I was gonna
If
say
you put Pop Rocks in there too.
we could have individual flavors like
It would taste like shit because oh my god, Braccentia, hi. That's not even funny.
What?
The reaction was...
Hi, bro. How was Mary-Kate and Ashley? I saw that's the game that y'all had to play for Kuso. what was it everything that I lived up to be? Or was it not even funny? Also, who ended up winning that match?
Water.
I poked my head in at like the 30-minute mark or so, just to see how it was going, but then I had to head off. Anyway, for anybody coming in, we are doing Retro Book Club, where we have a group of 5 people here. Each person selected out a game for us to play for this week, and we're playing them for a half an hour or so, or until we get bored of them. So we are on our first game for tonight. So Beak in the call here has given us Super Mario Advance 4.
With e-reader levels.
Yeah, and a lot of us are doing the e-reader stages.
I'm the only one who's not.
I don't.
Look, man, you're enjoying the game. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing.
Well, enjoying it in all asterisks, because right now I'm, like, pretty close to fading.
Dude, I have no idea where I'm going in this stage. I'm just
So,
wandering around. I found the end of the stage. You know what? We can get out of here.
Me on
I'm sorry.
e-reader levels.
I'm sorry in advance,
Fair
but I
enough.
might actually dip after this game.
No worries, bud.
Alright, we got about a little less than 2 minutes left, so that's enough time to possibly get one more stage in.
Oh,
Well,
good.
for me, I think-
That's 20 seconds long.
I just got friggin' jump scared.
Nice. For me, I think I'm gonna stop here because I really need to use the bathroom. I will be right back.
You should be back soon. Freaking, oh god,
I
no.
noted that by the turtle shell.
Where go? Do I go in water? I do
I'm
not
too
go in
tired for
water.
this game.
Do I go down waterfall?
Can you go down waterfall? Probably. I don't see why not.
Okay, the answer is yes. I don't know. It could have been a death pit. Last time I tried to go down an area, I went down it, and then oops, it's a death pit.
Also, this talk about water reminds me of when I tried a protein bar.
How'd that go?
How was that?
It was Quest, and
Oh, that's my condolences.
yeah, not only that, but I figured, oh, I like cookie dough, let's get the cookie dough protein bar.
I can only imagine that going well.
It betrayed me.
Author's note, it did not go. Ah! Well, I think that's a good note to go on for this game. We got 30 seconds left after all. So think about finishing up with your last stages.
Wait, hold on. Oh, what? I don't have a P-switch, so I can't do shit in here. Wait, hold on. I got something.
Is it a good something or a bad something? You know what? Don't answer that question, because we hit time. 30 minutes have come and gone with this game. So
leave me the victory flurry!
we're gonna get out of this game, and we're gonna take a quick minute break, and when we come back, we're gonna be playing Freezestar's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Alright, and I'm gonna go ahead and hop off because I'm
back.
waiting. So I'm gonna go let my one brain cell fizzle. But I'm gonna go ahead and direct you guys over to Economy of Games to check out the rest of Retro Book Club because it is a hodgepodge of bullshittery and just amazement. So
Should I hide your stream then on the
yep.
thing here?
Alright. Anyways, you guys have a good night. Very sorry that RBC ended up very short on my side, but the fun isn't ending over there. So go check them out. Go have fun. Okay?
Oh, we're gonna have some real good stuff.
I don't like the way you said that.
Your words frankly concern me.
Do they need to concern you though? Because oh hey, who would have guessed? Tune on Radio. Thank you for the raid.
How's that third of the brain cell healing?
It's suffering. I want to not exist.
So who are you giving that third of the brain cell? Me or Beak? Who's getting it?
Let's split that.
You know what? Actually, let's do this.
Flip a coin.
It's a shame you're gonna miss my game. I'm sad about that.
It landed on the head, so I'm giving it to you, Flame.
Sweet.
That's okay. I can still function with one less brain
Have
cell.
fun with that little bit of processing power. I'm gonna go just fizzle. Yeah, have a good night, guys.
Alright, good night, Tune. At least you got
See
to
ya,
play
bud.
one
Care
good
to-
game.
Later.
No, knowing the games, you may want to take a look at some of the other games. And he's gone.
Probably look at them at his own time.
Yeah, well, speaking of looking at games, let's talk about what we got next here, because it's time to play another video game from Freezestar.
I'm gonna be honest. I just used the random button on Retro Achievements, his webpage, until I found something of interest, and this one is of interest.
It is of interest.
It is an arcade game.
Oh boy.
It is an arcade game, and it is a game that I think this series has shown up a couple times on this stream, but surprisingly
has.
not this version. And the game being Punch Out for the arcade.
Oh boy.
Bust out that meme, because we got Punch Out.
Oh, that's weird. It shows it like this. I mean, can I fix that actually?
It might
It shows
take
it widescreen in the.
it might take a little bit for it to load up. It took a tiny bit for me.
I was about to say,
no,
Retro
the
Arcade
loading-
crash? No, it didn't.
No, it just takes a
The
second.
loading up was fine. I'm just surprised that it in RetroArch it showed it to me side by side or top and bottom, but in BizHawk it's showing me side by side.
Yeah, I did. It's top
I
and
got
bottom.
top and bottom.
It's top and bottom for me in RetroArch.
Uh-oh.
That's
That
weird.
could be my screen resolution, though. Beak.
It says, I booted up and it said that hardcore mode paused.
That's weird. I know I picked the version that should not pause hardcore. It's not paused for me.
Is it a specific arcade setting I need to look at?
Are you using BizHawk or RetroArch?
RetroArch.
You need to turn off allow patch drums in MameSet in the settings for Fireburn.
And Mirai is pointing out in the chat, this is the Punch-Out with even worse stereotypes than the NES game.
Oh yes.
So
We might get to some of them, but given this is an arcade game, we'll see.
yeah, I remember playing Punch-Out every now and again whenever I saw an arcade, but I was never great at Punch-Out.
I played it once, I lost to Glass Joe.
Yeah, that
Let's
tracks.
see. Let's see. Catch core or info files, bycat pass core, check for missing firmware.
Yeah, hold on, let me open up RetroArch myself real quick. So I can
One
guide
thing,
you through
one
this.
thing I'll mention real quick. I don't remember how many retro book clubs ago it was, but there was one point where the RetroArch Beak had was not working properly, and they had to do a fresh install from RetroArch site itself because every time Beak tried the one that we have ready with the cores and files, it still wasn't working.
I think that was when you submitted Earthworm Jim 2.
Earthworm Jim 2, the
Neo.
real killer of everything. Is the game at least loading for you, or is it just the retro achievement side that's borked?
I know how to fix the retro achievement stuff. Like I said, I'm opening it up right. I'm opening up RetroArch. So let's see.
I don't,
toggle.
because I at least don't see the game on. I don't see
Oh,
Discord
right.
streaming the game. Yeah, it got taken down for a second. The stream.
Yeah, there. Okay, so it's under core. It's under core options. It's the allow patch ROM sets you need to have off.
So, this one where it says core settings, or is it in the quick menu?
It's quick. It's in the quick menu.
Ah,
I love
Yeah,
having
core
two
options.
different menus in RetroArch. It makes perfect sense.
my scores. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, disable that and then restart the core. And it
I mean,
should be fun.
For controllers, the quick menu is very useful, having to rebind your keys when they don't work right.
Mm-hmm.
Like the other day, I tried out a particular game that has me use my left trigger to center my camera. Wasn't working. For some reason, it was on right trigger, but the settings said it was on left trigger. So I just rebinded it to the exact same button it was already binded on, and it worked somehow.
I think I've got everything cropped here, so flip over. I am ready to go when everybody else is.
As am
I
I.
am
Even though
ready.
I suck at Punch Out, as when I played Super was any indication.
Arcade Punch-Out is probably gonna kick your ass worse, honestly. Go ahead and feed those credits, and I'm gonna count us down then, starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Punch-Out.
I'm just gonna see how many credits I can insert.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. 23. Nope. There it goes.
Oh,
40, 50.
Alright, let's fight Glass
Is
Joe.
80 the limit? Is that the? It looks like 80 is the limit. 80 coins.
Alright, what I need to find what the KO button is. Body blow. Body blow. Uh-oh, what are you doing, Glass Joe? Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I'm kind of doing okay. Oh, there's the KO button. Yeah, if you remember when we played Super Punch-Out is a bit closer to in line with the arcade one compared to the NES one. Oh shit. Glass Joe, please. You're not supposed to be this good. There we go.
I know he's kicking my ass here.
He's surprisingly good at blocking. You wouldn't expect him to be as good as he is at blocking, being the first fight, but
He still has the same problem though, where he does not automatically block all your punches.
all right, Piston Hurricane. Let's see how well we can Piston Hurricane. Well,
How do
hey,
you KO someone in this?
you just have to drain all their health.
If you're talking about like the meter, it doesn't work like how it does in Wii or Smash. It's basically just you deal more damage when your KO meter is up.
Oh, so
Oh my
like in Smash.
Damn it.
Yes, but in Smash you can spend the meter to instant KO someone. More or less.
Yeah, you get that. I think it was like you had a high launch rate. It's kind of similar to how it works in Super Punch Out, I'd say. Oh, I haven't played the. Yeah, it's how. Yeah, now I remember how it works in the Wii Punch Out. It's pretty similar to how it works in Super Punch Out.
Oh, got him.
And I went down. Piston Hurricane.
I remember sucking ass at fighting Piston Hurricane.
Vive la France!
Okay, Piston Hurricane, knocked down again. Oh god. Get back up.
I accidentally got a counter on him.
Just keep hitting him with body blows. Okay. Now fucking stay down, Piston Hurricane. Hell yes.
Oh my god, he whooped me!
Yep. Oh, this can only end well. Bald Bull in Arcade Punch-Out.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm not getting the rhythm to this at all.
Good luck.
I noticed that when their eyes go yellow, that indicates that they are about to attack. So you can kind of use that as a tell, but... Oh. So bad at dodging you.
Got him.
Oh, are we doing our bull charge here? Okay.
Oh, I saw another. Can you count? Did they have counters in like the actual like one like get you in a one knockdown counters in here, or was that just the Wii? I mean, I know Super had some things.
God, I'm gonna lose the bald bull. I do not remember, honestly.
Because I know there's one game where when Bald Bull charges, there's a guy in the background who nods his head, telling you
like a tell.
Yeah.
Tell you the timing.
Okay.
I think that one in particular is. I know that's in the NES one. I don't know if that's in the any of the other ones. Oh, all right. That's a new play button. All right.
I missed again.
Well, guess we're back to Glass Joe. That just reminds me I need to go back and play Wii Punch Out some more. Get more familiar. Get more familiar with this. Did you lose to Bald Bull?
Yes.
Oh, they do have it. They have the bull knockdown when he charges at you.
Oh, okay, the bull knockdown. Yeah.
Also, Donkey Kong's in the background.
Now all of a sudden I'm doing way worse against Glass Joe. Holy moly.
Yeah, you can see Donkey Kong in the very corner.
I missed it.
Oh, you can just rematch them. Okay.
Yeah, I tried to rematch him, and then I pressed the wrong button and had to go back to Glass Joe.
Yeah, I remember trying to learn Punch Out through the, Oh, I can't even rematch it now. I have to do a new play.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, ew. Oh my god, I got him.
Nice.
Yeah, I might have to, I might stop after I beat Glass Joe, because...
Honestly, I did not expect this game to last very long, because it's Punch-Out after all.
That's fair. And being an arcade game means... Especially if you can't
Like, it's a good...
use, like, credit feed, the game's gonna kick your ass.
I'll give it one more run.
Oh, there it goes again. Alright, I think I've got the rhythm down for Bull Rush.
Yeah, basically when his eyes are yellow, that's when the counter. At least, that's what was working for me.
I'll give that a try if I get back up to Bald Bull. I didn't really try to fiddle around with the timing because I remembered it being very specific in NES, so... And I didn't know if it was even going to be an arcade, so it might not... I figure it might not be worth trying for. But now I have to get past Piston Hurricane again. Oh shit.
No, I'm just having trouble dodging him in general, though.
track.
This was tougher than the NES or the SNES version from what I played.
Alright, well, at least I did a decent enough job at blocking your attacks. Piston Hurricane is just weak to body blows, is the takeaway from this fight.
I mean, that tracks with this fight, and I guess they keep that in Super Punch-Out.
At least I can appreciate Virtual Mac.
Yeah, wireframe Mac.
That's a face, all right.
Yeah, well, the body looks better than the face because at least his body's made of wires. Wireframes.
Yeah.
I appreciate that they referenced a wireframe Mac in Smash Brothers.
Same.
Yeah.
Always nice to see like little nods to. I don't know if you'd say if Arcade Punch-Out's obscure. I don't know if I'd say it's obscure.
I mean, it never really
se.
got a, but like the NES versions, we never really got like a true port until Arcade Archives.
Yeah, like I felt like I remember this getting ported on Arcade Archives. All right, Bald Bull.
Yep, along with other classics like Mutant Knight.
Oh my God, Mutant
And Trio
Knight.
the Punch.
And Trio the Punch.
Oh,
I'll
Lord.
pick up
Never forget
the
me.
copy one day.
Nope.
All right, there goes Joe again.
My timing was off. Unfortunately, if you screw up the timing for Bald Bull, you still get one shot. And Bald Bull is continuing to be... Nope, I screwed up the timing again. Dang it. Like I barely drained any of your... Yep, I'm down again for the count from Bald Bull. Alright, so how's everybody feeling? Are we good to stop with this, or is somebody wanting to make a final push?
I'm probably good to stop. I'm gonna fight Bald Bull one more time, see what happens.
Alright, I just started a fight with Bald Bull, so I'm good to give it one more shot as well.
I think I missed him.
And there's the bull charge punch, so...
Damn
How
it.
many more can I survive?
Yes, I got the screenshot in time.
Nice.
I'm just gonna... Let's see, go to screenshots.
That's two!
Might actually see a Bald Bull clear.
No, not yet.
I've already gotten knocked down twice to Bald Bull, so I am not beating Bald Bull here. Well,
Feels like their patterns change once they reach last knockdown. Like the timing changes. Yeah, I think I'm good to stop as
yeah,
well.
the continued situation is so weird because like you can rematch and then after that you're back to the start.
Oh, that's so unfair.
I take it did not end well for you.
I was waiting to see if he did another bull charge, but no.
All right, well, I guess that's the sign then that we're good to stop with Punch Out. We got our fun out of it though.
I
would say.
almost had him.
All right, well, we're gonna take a break, and when we come back, we got my game next.
Ooh, I wonder what you brought this time.
We'll see you in a bit.
And as you can see in the thing, Donkey Kong.
Yeah. It's sure. I can tell you one thing. The game that's coming is not going to be Punch Out for arcade. Or maybe it is. Who knows?
Well, since this is your game next, you're the only one who knows.
I mean, yes, this is true. Alright. Well, you do not have to wonder anymore. Because guess what? Let's see what I got here.
Here he comes to save the day.
There is some backstory for this pick. So one thing that we talked about last week, particularly when Metrocross was brought, we touched a bit on Game Center CX. Basically a televised version of a Let's Play is the simplest way to describe Game Center CX if you're unfamiliar with it, because I spent some time over the past week watching some episodes here and there of it, and I've got a game here that was on Game Center CX, much like Metrocross, and apparently it's a pretty infamous one on the show. So it is another Famicom game. It is another Namco game. It is the Quest of Key for NES.
Yes. This is a fun episode. 24 hours on one level, almost 24 hours on the same level.
We are not going to get to that point because
I don't think this game has a level, so I can't show it off, sadly. But it is definitely a difficult level.
I think in the half an hour we're not going to get to anything particularly rude, so we'll probably have fun with this. It's particularly when you get to the post game and get past stage 60 where the game starts getting extremely rude. But
Wait. You're telling me that a Famicom game has post-game?
Like, the bonus stages after beating the main game. It's like, I played Kickle Cubicle to its entirety not too long ago, and it has a similar thing where after you beat the final boss, it's like, congratulations on beating the final boss, here's some bonus stages, have fun. I also saw this on Kuso, and the idea of it looks interesting. If you're unfamiliar with the Quest of Key, you might be a bit more familiar with another game from this series, called the Tower of Jiraga.
Okay, that one I've heard of because I think there was a costume that made it into Smash on the same day that Bomberman got announced as a costume.
I saw someone play this game after I had already joined Retro Book Club, and I can't remember who it was.
What, Tower of Jiraga or Quest of Key?
Quest of the Key.
Okay. Tower of Jiraga is the game itself is a dungeon crawler, and with some very obtuse things in it sometimes. You have to do... The whole idea is there's a treasure on each floor, and you have to do some specific objective in order to make the treasure chest spawn. Sometimes it's as simple as kill this enemy. Sometimes you have to brush up against the correct wall. It's very strange and kind of requires you to have some sort of walkthrough if you want to get through the entire game. Quest of Key is not nearly as obtuse in how it works.
Luckily, the good thing about the set for it is that it seems to be mostly basic for the most part.
Mostly just complete stages.
Complete stages, there's a few treasure hunters, there's a few score mile points and or milestone point scores, and also one for reaching floor 60 after utilizing all the warps available.
The game broke!
You have to switch cores then. Because you're on BizHawk.
No, I mean, it literally, like, it was playing just fine, and then it hit the title screen a second time, and it was a garbled mess.
Go into the game really quick, because I tried this game on BizHawk, and I had a problem with the game corrupting on me.
Oh, you're right.
And it was fixed when I switched cores.
Let me do that then.
Ah, yes, you're walking right into the water. Oh, wait, no, never mind, there's the door.
Conveniently, when I'm testing some of these games, I usually test them on BizHawk, with it being my go-to, MU.
Let's try we'll try Nesthawk then.
I did test this on,
okay, yeah, that's a lot better looking, alright.
and it will work fine there. But anyway, I am ready to go when everybody else is.
I think I am
I am
too.
ready.
I'm ready.
Okay. Starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Quest of Key.
Dragon Ball Z Quest of Kai.
This was yeah, this was a fun. I didn't see the what was it, the 24-hour special for this where he actually finished the game. I saw the main 2 parts
Yeah,
of it.
the 24-hour special is like he is stuck on level 98. I think it's 98. Like for a while.
Yeah.
For most of that 24-hour hours.
Yeah, I remember seeing that stage, and that stage is stupid in its design.
That's a jump.
Yeah, you have a moon jump, basically. You'll keep going up as long as you hold down the button. The problem is, when you bonk a ceiling, you will plummet straight down, and you will not stop plummeting until you hit the floor.
This radiates the energy of of Super Smash Bros. Brawl.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh.
With all that.
Thankfully, this game has unlimited continue.
Yes, it does.
I'm also noticing there's a choice of opening a chest or opening a door.
I don't think you need the key for the chest. You just get items from it, from chests.
I got a warp. I think the first treasure chest says, "Oh yeah, game over."
Yeah, you can find warps to just zoom you ahead in the stage. I'm trying to not utilize the warps.
So
too
that's
much.
probably what that was.
Yeah. There's other stuff like the wings or the wing boosts or whatever they are, where you can basically just freely fly while you have them. If you hold down the B button, you can dash. Very important in some stages.
You can run into walls and get hurt.
Yes, you can run into the walls and accidentally get stunned. Neglected to mention that part.
Just like real life.
I will say, one benefit of getting stunned is that you low-profile fireballs. You will need that for a later stage.
Yeah,
Oh, great.
getting stunned, the stun animation is basically the only thing you have that's anything equivalent to crouching. It is important. I don't know if it's going to be important for playing it in a half-an-hour segment, but if you're trying to finish every stage, it will be important.
Oh, hey, I know that slime. What was that old game I used to play? It was on the NES, and it acted exactly like that slime does, and I don't remember what it was.
There were slime
I
enemies.
think a lot of these enemies are from Tower of Draga. Oops.
Yeah, it was a those slimes I do recognize from Tower of Draga. In the bonus stages, you also get enemies from Pac-Man and Dig Dug.
I don't think I had Tower Daraga.
I mean, we never had an NES port Tower of Draga over here. I think it had a Famicom port though.
It's in one of the Namco museums.
Maybe you want to
Oh, maybe it was Tower Daraga because I had Namco Museum Volume 2.
Let me see what Volume 2 had. On the PlayStation, I assume?
I believe so.
Hey baby, you want to tower my Jiraga?
What did Namco
Because it was
Museum...
basically a dungeon crawler, and you started off with a sword.
Yeah, that sounds like Tower of Draga.
Namco Museum Volume 2 includes the original Namco arcade hits Super Pac-Man, Ga Plus, ZVS Mappy, Roba, and Dragon Buster. Maybe it was Dragon
Maybe
Buster.
it wasn't Volume 2.
I wonder if it was Dragon...
Volume 3, I think, has it.
I had the one that had Galaga and Dig Dug. Was that Volume 1?
That would have been that's Volume 3.
That's 3? Oh, jeez.
Let's see what Volume 3 has, then.
That's my favorite of the bunch.
I don't know if I have any of the Namco Museum ones. Yep. Volume 3 does have Tower of Draga.
Then it
I would
was
love-
that. So I've played
I would-
that, have never beaten it.
I would love to own all of them, but other than 1 and 3, the rest are expensive because they didn't sell very well. They didn't have
Hey, there's
Pac-Man
those
game.
fireballs.
Because neither of them really had Pac-Man in it, so nobody cared.
Yeah.
Or whatever. 2, 4, and 5 didn't have Pac-Man in it, so no one really cared.
I feel like
Isn't that a remade Namco Museum? Weren't people not very happy with it?
now I was looking up information about... Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Volume 5. Guess what Volume 5 has?
Was that?
Metro Cross.
Oof.
Yes, Metrocross, Basconian, Legend of Valkyrie, Toy Pop, and I think
No!
Now there's a an underrated Namco game, Bosconian. Oh, oops. Slime dripped on me and I died.
Okay, but
Well,
the
the treasure
fungus is
chest.
kind of growing on me.
Well, I'm not getting under that fireball anytime soon.
Oh, yeah, no, this game is fun. Like, do not get me wrong, this game is real fun.
Fun?
I just don't recommend trying to finish all the stages in the game. You will drive yourself mad.
No, I've landed on the pinky little slime thingy.
Let's do a light touch with this running jump. Oop. Nope, that's not light enough.
I'm
crap.
not going for that chest.
Not going for the chest is probably a smart move.
Well, the first fireball spitting thing, dragon, whatever it is, yeah, I've got nowhere to run into two ducks, so...
Something else about this game that you might or might not have noticed, is when you use a life on a stage, the enemy that you died to disappears on your next life.
Yeah, I've noticed that.
I didn't notice.
Except,
There we go.
it doesn't work with the dragon unless you actually hit the dragon.
Spoiler alert, though, spikes will not go away if you step on them.
This game's interesting. I don't know how much longer I can take it, though.
Yeah.
I'm sure you were expecting that at some point.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it at least had a chance to last the full half an hour because,
Hey, why did I die?
you've got unlimited continue, so you're probably going to be at least making steady progress. Did you run out of time?
I will say it's not the worst game you've brought.
Definitely not. I've brought far worse. I had something else that was a lot meaner that I was thinking about bringing. I did not commit to it, however.
That's a mimic. That's very funny, though.
I opened up a chest and it gave me a potion and then I died as soon as I got to the door.
Was it poison?
I mean, I got a potion that didn't kill me earlier.
Okay.
Our potions are built differently, Flame.
I've seen games where poison is disguised as a potion, which is why I asked. Uh-oh.
Can't believe this game pulled in lost levels on me.
Our potions are built different.
I was
They're
thinking
built stupid.
I was thinking when I had to play through Faxanadu. I think I remember potions kind of looking like, or poison kind of looking like a potion in that game. Is this a stage? No, this is not a stage where I have to use that whole ducking maneuver.
I'm having to use it. I'm having to use it in the stage I am to get the treasure chest.
Yeah, but that treasure chest is optional.
I think it's fun if I try and go for them all. Oop.
Well, let's see what this one has. I got a present! Grab key. We're
Timer. I don't know the timing. That was the thing.
gonna wait for that crow. Oh god!
I barely touched the tip of my toes onto that little slime thingy.
There are too many crows.
Well, I can easily say this is one of the better NES games I've played in my time.
NES has a lot of hit and miss, to be fair.
What the heck was that?
What the heck was what?
One of those weird grape-shaped monsters just now is red and was spinning? Okay.
Makes sense to me.
I feel like if we raid someone tonight, I think our raid message should be differently built potions.
Yeah.
Got it.
Not inaccurate.
Oh, you have to get it and survive. I see how it is. Okay, then.
Yeah, I see Beak is on the same... is suffering through the same stage I'm currently suffering through. But I think
I got no idea what stage I'm on.
It tells you what stage you're on, if you, in between floors, or if you die.
Yeah, I guess I'm on stage 51. Because I used all the warps.
I'm on stage 13 currently. I haven't used a single warp yet.
I think 16. I used the warp on the first stage.
So I guess it's entirely possible that Freeze is going to get to the bonus stages, where the game starts to get really hard.
I do wonder what all the symbols mean.
I don't remember what every item does. Some might just be points. I know some of them do specific things. Now we're blazing through stages again. Oh god. I do not like the look of this.
Oh, am I invincible?
Are you invisible?
Well, I was invincible for one enemy.
I was gonna say, if that's the power-up, I think it is, you can hit one enemy and be fine.
Ah.
It's a shield. There's just nothing to this stage. Just grab the key and the exit's right above. Well, thank you very much.
Oh, is this a stage where I had to get the item where I couldn't progress? Because there was like this weird ghost that wouldn't let me go up to the door.
It might be. Sometimes you need the items to get through the stage just because of the useful power-up you get from them.
Oh, nice! I cleared the level with the shield.
I know there's a stage where the gimmick of it is you have very little time, so you have to pick up additional time in a treasure chest so that you have enough time to clear the stage.
I think that might be the stage I'm on.
Get some more time.
Oh. No,
I can get down getting the treasure chest now. I just need to get out of the way of the firewall before it kills me.
Yeah.
Because the warp doesn't work until you can still take damage while the warp's activating.
The key, I'm gonna let that slang drip. Oh, nope, we're dead. We did it, gamers, we're dead. Oh, and that's just game over, too. Okay, well, reset the stage. It's hard getting used to the idea of if you bonk any ceiling, basically, you lose all your momentum from your moon jump. And also, if you release the A button, you lose your momentum from your jump, and you start plummeting.
I want to try something stupid real quick. Can I just...
Stupid plans are always bound to work. Doris, do trust me.
I was like, can I just stand next to the fireball shooter and be invincible now? I'm definitely gonna have to figure out a way to avoid getting hit by the fireball as I get the crit.
Hey, Mario!
Slime, please move.
Go, 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 go.
Okay, so I've been developing this weird problem
Yeah?
where essentially, there are points when I'm trying to press something, and, yeah, my controller will have just a bit of a delay to it.
There's a bit of weirdness to this game. I don't know if it's specifically the problem you're having, but there's definitely one. Oh, I got the wings.
This game has weird.
Yes.
I think it's the summer. God damn it. Stub my toe on a blob.
Yeah, now she's just running in place and,
Stage 20, I do not like this enemy, okay.
yeah, she's choosing to move around on her own.
That's an enemy choice. Yep. Kids game.
I don't think she should be running around on her own.
Oh wait, I think I fixed it.
Oh.
Nope.
Give me false hope like that. Dang it.
Well, if Big B can get room 20, tell me what you think of the enemy choice in that room.
That's my thoughts. It's shit. No, I died. I stubbed my toe again.
Hold on, I'm just going to,
Damn it. I think I have an idea of what I need to do on floor 58. I just gotta... It's gonna take a bit of timing. And, of course, dodging of enemies.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see why Arno did not want to give up on this game. It is super enjoyable.
Yeah, it's enjoyable, and it has that, like, I want to keep pressing forward in it sort of feeling to it. Especially when you're playing
So
it to try to finish it.
That's what the feather does. So the feather lets you...
Yeah, you found the
fly
feather.
Without...
Yeah.
The feather lets you, reascend.
Yeah, you can hold the button again even when that is a 1 on a dice, and I don't know if I like that or not.
All right, I think I am done with this game. I like it, but like I'm just like I can't no more.
I could see this being like a popular arcade game. I don't know if it had an arcade port or if it was Famicom exclusive or something. But I could
Definitely feels like an arcade game. A more fair arcade game, but
I could see it being popular.
Blank.
they would definitely be a quarter guzzler.
I'm gonna go till I game over, and then I'll be good to stop the timer after that point.
I'm gonna see if I can't reach floor 60. I'm floor 59, but if you don't want to stop, then I'll let you. I don't want to.
Oh no, go for it.
Waiting.
that way I can also just check to see if, my controller is getting borked right now. I could probably test another game real quick.
Yeah,
Are you gonna have the same similar issues to what I was having before I got a new one?
Well, let's find out as I boot up an N64 game to see if the problem's still presented. Otherwise, I might have to get myself a new controller.
I don't know what that candle did though.
Oh, here's hoping you didn't cause drift on your controller either.
Yeah. Drift is a very unfortunate thing. As someone who has gone through multiple Joy-Cons, very
Yep,
unfortunate.
it's happening on this one too.
Well, shit.
See, as someone who doesn't have the money for getting Joy-Con after Joy-Con, I have gotten a kit to replace the control sticks and the Joy-Cons, which is much cheaper. $10 for 2 sets, so 4 control sticks that I can put in either Joy-Con.
Yeah,
And are made not as cheaply as the regular Joy-Con control sticks, so they last longer, is nice.
yeah, that would make things a bit easier.
Alright,
I
so just how I'm trying to move as Mario.
I mean, I don't usually use Joy-Cons anyway. At least when I'm playing my Switch at home, I usually just use a Pro controller, and Pro controllers are less prone to drifting.
Yeah, I still need to open mine up and fix the right trigger. I think it's just the spring is misplaced from use. That's the hope anyway.
Yeah, see how Mario's moving while I'm trying to,
Retro Book Club, the place to go when you need your controllers tested.
Yeah, from my experience.
I'm gonna consider myself lucky though that most of the controllers I use for PC don't end up breaking. I guess DualShock controllers end up being pretty good for that sort of stuff.
I've heard the best controllers around for any Bluetooth or USB connection is DualShock, because apparently I wouldn't know myself, but their control sticks last longer and drift a lot less when they do start drifting. Their shoulder buttons and triggers last a long time, and the DualShock is just comfortable apparently.
Yeah, I'm on a...
Yeah, I'm using a DualShock 4 right now, and
Yeah,
I've been using it since the PS4 came out.
Yeah,
So I launched DualShock 4.
I was on a DualShock 4 for the longest time.
I was invisible.
Now I'm on it.
That's what
Now I use a DualSense controller. And
That's what
it
the
feels
candle's for. The candles
DualSense
show the
is the
invisible dudes. Ow.
DualSense is the next best from the DualShock, and then after that, it's between the Xbox Elite 2 controller and a Pro controller.
I like the DualSense over the DualShock because the DualSense controller has a little bit more weight to it, which feels nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I want to, like, cut, like, I'm probably going to put, like, a DualShock framing in there, but I want to make a custom controller that has the corners that a GameCube controller has, but has a simple button layout.
Beak, your stream is down currently.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, I just figured I could give my controller a bit of a charge up.
Just making sure you're aware. Steer
You have to get
around.
past these wizards, and I think that's the end of the level.
Every now and again,
It's
you
just
have
that these.
a really hard stage, but then you just blaze through multiple stages back to back. Like, I'm on... Without having taken any warps on stage 28 now. Ah, shit. I guess now I'm gonna be, I'm gonna be taking my sweet time through here again.
This is another conversation starter. What's everyone's all-time favorite controller?
Ooh, that's a
I've
good
always
one.
been. I grew up a Nintendo kid, but I always had a preference for the DualShock. It's probably because but I mainly used for everything for years. Was a
Atari
DualShock 3.
2600, no.
I was gonna say, don't
I-
torture yourself.
I would have to think about an answer to that question. Because I've used many game controllers.
Made it.
What's up, B?
What was your Beak?
Hard for me to say what a favorite is. I always like the weirdness of the N64's shape, but the GameCube does feel a lot more comfortable.
The GameCube is my all-time favorite, and I love the, I guess in GameCube's case it would be shoulder buttons, because they didn't exactly have triggers, they didn't have two sets.
The main sticking point for the GameCube controller for me is it doesn't have a good D-pad. Like,
Yeah.
if I want to consider a controller, like, the best controller of all time, I wanted to have both a decent analog stick, but more importantly, I wanted to have a good D-pad.
Yeah, I think my dream controller, it would be the, like I said, the corners on the control sticks, like on the GameCube, but the triggers, they're pressure sensitive like the GameCube ones, but you have to click them in to push them in all the way. Instead of how triggers work on most of the console controllers today.
No, I didn't go too I did not go high enough. Oh, okay. God, this jumping is getting a bit infuriating. Since I was talking about Game Center CX, some other episodes I ended up watching, of Game Center CX over the last week. I watched stuff like Dynamite Heady, Gunstar Heroes, Yume Penguin Monogatari, which is another game we had on here. And earlier today, before I had to set up for this, I was watching Zelda 2. There is...
Oh, the Zelda 2 episode is funny, because... So they don't clear it in the episode, but they go, okay, let's move this to the New Year's, like, we're gonna do the New Year's, like, countdown. So they move it to then. So then they have to... He has to beat... Because by the end of the episode, he's at Thunderhead. He has to just beat Thunderhead, and he's and Shadow Link, of course, but he doesn't realize that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they do it as part of the New Year's thing. It's like, we gotta rush through this. We gotta get through this as fast as possible. We've set up 5 Famicom disk systems, so we don't have to get you back there. We don't have to get you back there like in a oh good. We don't have to get you back there very slowly. So yeah, they do it like he beats Thunderhead, and then it's like, oh, Shadow Link, oh goodness, and that doesn't take too long. But they end up taking so long that they get to the ending. He beat Shadow Link, and then as the ending is rolling, it's like it's time to wrap up the stream, the New Year's stream. He's in the middle of talking. It cuts away and the ending doesn't show in time because that ending is long.
There's one particular screenshot that I always see posted in the Kuso Discord, because it's the Kuso Discord from Game Center CX, which is this one, which I'm putting in the RBC room. I want to know
So
what
is
episode that's from so I can find out the context for that, because I'm real curious.
Groups are not for fun.
It looks. Oh, you know what? It's probably Derby Stallion. He played one of the horse racing games. Like I forget which one, but given the carrots and it's probably Derby Stallion.
Yeah, that looks like a horse rider on the next to the carrots.
Also, I beat the game and I'm up to the hard stages, and goodness, this looks difficult.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Welcome to
progress.
the real hell. But you did what you said you wanted to do, so I'm gonna call that good, and I'm gonna call that time.
I did not get the achievement for because the achievement asks, "Hey, beat the game with as many warps as possible." No, continues. That's why I didn't.
Yeah, the no continues probably kills that. Imagine being this
That's
whole game
how
without
it
using a
works,
continue. Well, with that, let's take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna be playing Flameblood's game up next. We'll see you in a bit.
Where you at for us, Flame?
You'll find out soon.
I'm gonna tell you this: not something bad, and nothing with accidental pixelated nudity.
Alright, that's just one thing, because we are the nudie police.
You would be happy about it, Beak Beak.
I know, but for the sake of Twitch quality,
Well,
for
so
now,
long as it's not the focus, and you can't really tell.
Yeah, we went over all of this last week.
Yeah, with how fast the death screen is, it's not really easy to tell unless you are really paying attention, or if you slow it down.
fair.
And that's the only way I realized, hey, the guy who made this ROM hack updated the model. Because I've played the Japanese version of Super Metroid, and I was like, wait, hold up, that death animation don't look right. Leave it to the ROM hackers.
Up over in a second, I gotta message something in our Discord real quick.
I'm gonna go grab something real quick, since we're waiting, I'm gonna go grab a popsicle.
Okay, well, we're gonna at least flip over to do the game reveal here pretty shortly here, because I'm delaying because I need to remember to press some buttons on my stream deck. Here we go. We got a game from... No, that's not the right scene. That's the right scene. We got a game from Flameblood.
Can I do it now?
Yes, you can. We have the right game up here. We actually have a returning game.
Okay. 1 second. Coming at you live from your favorite underground retro gaming club, we bring you something special today. In a world where the big companies want to outlaw emulators, we bring you Jet Set Radio!
Well, more specifically, Jet Grind Radio, because that's what it was localized to for the first one. But yeah, Jet Grind Radio, which we had a little over a year ago on the show, and now we're bringing it back here.
Honestly, I've just because I was curious, like, is there anything different between the localization, quality, and the voice acting? Apparently, and I like Set's quality and voice acting more than I do Grind's.
Yeah.
On the bright side, thanks to Steam and Sega, we have Jet Set Radio on Steam, so that's nice.
And then I think there's also Jet Set Radio Future on like Xbox.
Yeah, on the original Xbox, and you can play it on the 360, but it is not compatible with the One or Series.
Yeah. Most of what I played of Jet Set Radio, or it is basically Jet Grind Radio. I do own a copy of Jet Grind Radio on Dreamcast. I just haven't played much of it because I don't usually get a good opportunity to play my Dreamcast unless I'm playing Choo Choo Rocket.
So, I don't remember. I had a copy of one of them, and I don't have it now, of course. And I was like, because of Bomb Rush, I was like, hey, I want to buy this on Steam, just because I want to experience it again. And if I want to experience Future, yeah, that's gonna be a while. I'd have to set up my 360 again, and I'd have to shell out $30 to $50 depending on where I'm buying Future from.
Yeah,
It looks like most people are selling it in a bundle.
I have the setup to just stream games from my original Xbox if I wanted to. But A, I don't have JSRF, and B, it would only be composite video quality, so the video quality could be better, but it's at least a setup that works for now.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Meanwhile,
We've revealed the fourth game,
my
so you can take a look at what we got next.
Let's see. I assume it's the Saturn game.
Dreamcast, but yes.
Oh, sorry, yeah, Dreamcast. So I think I might actually need to open up RetroArch.
Yes, I don't think BizHawk supports Dreamcast, alas. Screenshot tells me that your application is minimized, Beak, by the way.
Oh, that's because I have to uninstall some stuff so I can have room on my computer.
Oh, hey, what? I see what game this is now. Funnily enough, this was Achievement of the Week a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I was
I
mentioning.
didn't open up this game. I want to uninstall it.
Yeah, we have this game here because, you know, Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk, and all.
I regret nothing.
I wonder if
I'm
I don't know if I still have my save from when we originally played this on the show. I don't remember how far I ended up making it, though.
Let me see if I can find the ROM I was using. Because I did play... Actually, no, it should be in my recently viewed, because I played it recently for my own event, funnily enough.
Yeah. Works
Mario
out like
Party
that.
RA. It's chaotic. Thankfully with the new event team members, it's being handled a lot. I don't have to handle the event as much anymore, which I appreciate. It's good to have help.
I'm
Right,
having some
finally
more sets of
got it.
hands to help.
Sorry that took a bit. Because my PC has a lot. It does not have that much room left.
Maybe I don't know if you do this, but maybe it's time to go back and get rid of some of the old Retro Book Club files. Because I keep all of mine.
How do you think I feel having all of those files on my computer?
Like I have all the files from when I joined, like saved to my computer. So back from when I first was on, I have all of them.
Here's the thing.
I clear mine out on a semi-regular basis.
Graffiti is art, however, graffiti is an act of vandalism is a crime. Every state province has vandalism laws that apply to graffiti and... Oh, sorry, I'll stop if you want me to.
Somebody
I
was
know
saying
there are
something
actually some states that are becoming more lenient on when it comes to graffiti, but not on private property. Abandoned property, like abandoned warehouses and stuff, they're starting to allow that in some states. Abandoned train yards, stuff like that.
By the way, well, it's not driver difficulty. The tutorial for this game is not fun.
I remember the tutorial being a bit of a struggle bus.
50 trick combo.
I remember
the
the 10 combo and like 10 trick combo. I'm guessing 50 trick is later on.
Yeah, your final lesson is get a 50 trick combo, which requires a lot of precision.
Which this game does not do.
I assume you're aware, Beak, but it's still giving me the minimized application. Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
I was just done installing a few other stuff.
Okay. Yeah, because we are about ready to flip over to the game. So,
Alrighty.
we're going to be getting rolling here with us for
Radio.
a second here. I am ready to go when everybody else is.
I'm ready.
I am ready.
Okay.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
Well, we're going to learn.
Neither do I.
Starting,
And I've actually played a bit of this game.
starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Jet Grind Radio.
I'm gonna be using my existing save that should. Oh, hold on, controller's being weird.
I guess I still have my save.
rewind.
I think I still have my save from when we first played this, but I'm going to remember nothing that I did last time we played this, so,
Last time I stopped playing this, I was doing the final chapter, yeah. Oh, wait, I just finished the final chapter.
I think I remember last time I had this, somebody was screwing around with the connect to the internet thing. Within the menu. That's probably a Toon thing to do, yeah.
If I remember correctly, the connect to the internet thing for scoreboards actually works on Steam. But I think it runs through Steam servers.
And the red arrows and start tagging.
I have to mess with my audio because, geez, all these games are loud today. There we go. That's good volume.
And now I gotta find the...
So I'm actually playing the European version, which has a slightly different soundtrack.
Yeah, I noticed that when you were... Because I saw the boot up Dreamcast screen, and I saw the different color of it.
I love blue because
I could have just launched the Steam version for this.
the red swirl is copyrighted for some reason. Or at least that's what I remember hearing, is that the reason that it's...
Yeah, if I get a problem with the controls, I will launch the Steam version because I was having trouble with that the other day.
I have gotten run over by a truck.
And that's normal.
Yeah.
Sad to say, but that's normal.
I was watching one of my friends, related but also unrelated game. I was watching one of my friends playing through, they were playing through roller games for NES.
Game?
Which,
I was in the spot you wanted me. Why did you... Okay.
Anybody familiar with roller games knows that game is pretty rude. But there's one point where you're on an auto-scroller, and then just randomly a truck comes over to run you over. Great. Roller Games is a genuinely good game, but it has like that bad game feeling, but I don't think it's a bad game, but it's...
It had some rude moments, I remember.
Yeah.
I think I played some of it for Arcade Pit.
Yeah, I played it before for Arcade Pit. We played it here on RBC. I outright played through the game in its entirety at one point on stream. I need to get some more paint, I think. Times like this, I wish I had a second analog stick for camera control.
Oh, really? I fixed... Time to go to the settings and rebind my left trigger again, even though it already says it's on the right binding.
Where's some more paint? Because that's the... I keep running into the problem of I don't have enough paint. I always need more paint. Yeah, that's the center camera button. Roger.
That's one aspect of Bomb Rush I'm surprised they didn't do, where you had to collect paint. But I mean, collecting boosts to be able to do tricks more often, that's a pretty good trade-off.
Collecting paint is also sometimes just annoying. It just feels like busy work at times.
Yeah. Because you can also gain boosts just by doing tricks in Bomb Rush, so I guess, like, hey, here's your trade-off for resetting your manual and never losing your combo. Just get boost.
Will do.
But don't use it too often, or you're gonna run out when you need it the most.
For Piranha.
I've got enough paint cans now, or I should.
Alright, I think I'm ready for the main game.
You're all set.
Did you go on tutorial?
You're all set for Jet Set Radio.
Yeah.
Just letting you know, when you start a new game, you do get a tutorial in that is a lot simpler.
Oh.
We probably should have mentioned that. I apologize.
Oops, I mean, I just jumped into the save that I was using when we last played this. So.
You know what? Screw this. I'm launching the Steam version. It's not... the bindings keep messing up on me. I am launching the Steam version. I do not care.
Turns out you don't have as many buttons on a Dreamcast controller.
Well, so I rebinded my left trigger, right? I found it left trigger for this controller. And the camera is centering, but for some reason it didn't bring over the graffiti spray to it. So I'm still hitting right trigger to use graffiti when it should also be left trigger.
Oh shit. Pops, get off me.
So screw it, I'm gonna launch the Steam version.
Alright, Gum, show me what I can do.
Hey, you know what else the Steam version has?
What?
A right control stick for the camera.
Yeah, and that's something I'm currently in the midst of complaining about regularly is camera control being a fun one. That did not go according to plan at all. Okay.
Well, I already died.
Wow, this game is a lot louder than I thought it was.
There we go. At least I got one. I got one more of them. I know where I want to go next, but this dude with a gun is not helping things any.
How am I already dead?
In the tutorial, if you run into an object that can knock you down, you have to do it again.
Okay.
Or not, I haven't run into anything. Oh, do I have to follow her?
You have to do what she does, yes.
Well, that's stupid.
It's supposed to be your tutorial.
They tried with the tutorial.
Basically, just do what she does and finish up where she finishes up.
Whew, okay. Stage cleared. After a lot of effort.
Thanks, game.
I'm hijacking the airways and
Might be better to do that in a different place.
Well, this is already a good start for me.
It takes a little bit to get used to, but this is one of those games of once you have a idea of the controls, it's really fun.
Yeah, Genocide Radio definitely is a series that has a fan base.
Hi.
And I am one of those fans. Maybe not a super fan, but I am a big fan.
I prefer Future, though.
Agreed. But Future, though the controls are slightly different because the Xbox controller, when it comes to the actual gameplay, it's just faster.
I didn't really grow up with JSR games, so I didn't really have a chance to play them a whole lot.
Oh,
So-
okay. Cop with gun is here already, and I'm now on a car.
Yeah, I was running into that problem as well.
Like, you're here already? I don't have to do crap first.
Want to flirt with the love shockers,
and
find the red
they
arrows,
just-
and start spraying.
I just got ran over by cops.
Stop spraying and we will shoot. Don't you mean or shoot?
Not with these cops. Just remember, running makes you invincible.
Well, you would think.
At least invincible from a bullet fire.
Ow.
I need to find me some paint. Oh shit. I ran away from a cop and instead I got run over by a truck.
Gum has joined me. That's a good sign, right?
Yes, that you basically you're building your
Real
crew.
one.
Let's
Oh my
attack this.
gosh. I am almost dead because this guy is so annoying in this level. Can I get him to go anywhere else?
God, I love these fighting game inputs. I feel like I'm playing Hotto Pizza again in Street Fighter 6. That's been one of my free time games, is trying to go through at least the single player mode for Street Fighter 6.
World Tour mode.
Yeah.
What have I been playing? I beat Spawn Armageddon. That was a video game.
It was a very
Definitely
video
Devil
game
May
in
Cry.
existence.
If you like Devil May Cry 2, that is,
Yeah.
you'll like that game.
Nobody likes Devil May Cry 2.
Exactly. Seriously, I could beat beat most enemies in that game with my friggin' hell chains.
I do want to go.
Sad.
I do want to go through DMC2 at some point or another, though, because one of the I did beat Devil May Cry 1 for the first time earlier this year, and I
Game, don't get me stuck now, please.
I ended up picking
Why
up a
are
copy
you
of
here
2.
already?
I've beaten 1, I've beaten 3, I've beaten all of them except for 2, actually.
Yeah. It's that love. I mean, you don't really need the lore
I
of Devil May
tried to.
Cry.
I genuinely tried, and I was like, oh my god, this is so boring.
Yeah, because isn't that the game where you can basically just like use your gun and S rank everything?
Yeah. Your gun's the best option,
And
at least for beating everything. Not necessarily getting a high rank, but
okay.
that game don't feel good if you're trying to go for a high rank.
Let's get across here. Oh no! Wait, please keep skating, Beat. Come on, you can get there. You can get there. Come on, Beat.
I heard all
No!
officers leave at once. Okay, can I finish this now? Thank you. Oh, that's because they're trying to hit me with mortar fire. Oh, you can't dodge mortars.
Yeah, why would you think that?
You. Why would you be able to dodge a bullet? Because I skate fast. Well, can you dodge a mortar? When theoretically a mortar takes more time to travel than a bullet.
Yeah, but it's bigger.
But still.
Is bigger, therefore faster.
Yeah, just like some of these tutorials.
Where? I know I'm missing
Yep.
more. Where
I do
are
not
they?
remember there being judo people in this freaking stage.
If we can. Nope, that's not how we graffiti.
Is that not everything?
I wish I could see how,
Nope,
like
that's
how.
exit.
I wish I could see how far along I am at the stage. Like I know I gotta tag everything, but I wish I could see how much of the things I've tagged. Oh, okay. Well, pause menu has it then.
Yeah, pause menu has the map and the.
Still, like I do wish I had a. You have this many left.
That's an exit.
That wasn't in the pause menu. That was just on the UI naturally. But, oh
5
well.
left to clear. I don't see any more red arrows. Oh, do I have to get the green arrows too? Despite them not being what the game wanted me to get?
Green arrow is on a police officer for me, so the answer for me is no.
I don't got that on a police officer. Not yet, anyway. Yep, nope, those aren't it. So where are they?
Which stage are you? Are you on the which?
I am literally right after the tutorial stage when you're fighting the broken-hearted crew. I forgot what they're called.
You made sure to get the. It's the first stage.
Or I guess second stage this would be, because the
second
first one
stage.
is, hey, people are invading our turf.
Second stage would be the one with the children's park, right?
I guess. Yeah, because there's a park up here, but the rest of it is road and then tunnel that I can use as a half pipe. But yeah,
so,
there is a
so
park.
you need to go over to where that crane was near the beginning of the level. You need to go across the
I started off in the half pipe tunnel.
Oh, so if you go...
I have not seen a crane.
If you go past the park, like through the fenced area that's past the park, there should be a crane that you can jump on, and that should be where you need to go.
Nope.
Bad describing things, I apologize.
I think I would play this game a lot better if I didn't have to worry about my tutorial.
I mean, we were talking about
If
how
you really want to play this game and have fun, a Steam version.
I probably have the Steam version
Because it
actually.
handles better and is at a higher frame rate.
I think I do have the Steam version. I think I also have the game on PlayStation Vita. Interestingly enough.
There's an achievement for falling off a building for 20 meters or more.
Geronimo!
Amazing.
Also, yeah, no crane in this area. You're not thinking of future, are you? Or a later level?
No, I'm thinking of this. You said the area with like the half pipe and stuff. Yeah, no, that's the
Well, it's basically just one big tunnel that can be used as a half pipe.
right. Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. If you go over to the park little playground area, and then you had like you can jump off the slide to get over the fence.
Above, the only fence I can go over from a slide is a big elephant slide, and the fence behind it leads to another road.
Yeah, that's the road you want to go onto.
Alright, well, there was only one thing of graffiti, and I have died.
Who put this pile of... How did these cars get like this?
I did find out where I need to go because there's this really weird spot, but I can't get over that from the slide. It doesn't face the right way. I could probably get up there from the road, actually.
Tear gas. I am very low on health. Okay.
And I am very sick of this tutorial.
Isn't there a way are you having a hard time with Gum there? Or with, not Gum, what's his face? Yeah,
Yeah.
having a hard time?
Yeah, I've learned how to grab onto the cars. I just am struggling to get to where I'm supposed to.
Well, the flamethrower people are here now.
Yeah. Oh, you're already at that part.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah, because the achievement of the week was to get to beat chapter 2, so I'm just like, I'll just continue where I left off, which was chapter 3
Yeah.
with the golden rhinos.
And as I say, if you already got a save, why not load
Oh
it?
no, she went through the bus.
Alright, well,
I
let's
like
try
how
this
he
mission
doesn't
again.
care about me until I've picked up spray cans, and then it's like, oh no, I need to stop this person now, even though they haven't sprayed anything.
Damn it, I was hoping to catch a ride with the car. Take me to my destination, will you?
Were you trying to pull off a John?
Where's Froggy? Froggy!
Alright, I need to go get some paint, right? Okay. We're gonna get some paint, it's gonna be good.
Nope, not
This'll be okay.
getting that. Not getting that anytime soon.
Now where are we going now?
Wait, can I catch this bus?
Maybe because I'm trying to remember things on a whim, but it is feeling a bit clunky to control. But that's also probably because I am still
Yeah,
trying
Dreamcast one is a little clunky.
I mean, readjusting without the tutorial is also not really helping things. I'm definitely pressing buttons where I'm like, oh yeah, this seems like it's gonna be on this button, remembering that I'm talking about a Dreamcast game that only had one analog stick. So things that that make
even
sense to me
get
don't make
this?
sense to a Dreamcast controller.
Screw the rules! Look at me!
You've got yourself a ride. Congratulations.
No, unless I get them to move, I can't get that. Great.
Nope, damn it. Didn't turn on time.
Well, that's health, but I didn't really need health right now. Thanks anyway, game.
If anyone wants a better experience playing this game with better controls, $8 on Steam.
Oh, nice.
Just saying.
I also
Or
heard
just
there's
put-
a GBA version of this game.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it works. That's
For
the
what
best
it
thing I'll
is,
say about
it's fine. But wouldn't you like the real experience?
I think I remember seeing the GBA version on Smite's Mystery Triathlon.
It is this game. It is like the entirety of this game though on the GBA, which is
I think it's got
at least impressive.
I think it's also isometric, like kind of like Tony
Yeah.
Hawk was on handheld. Come on.
Finally!
Well, that took some effort. Oh no, tear gas will be deployed.
Don't worry what we got this time. Right on the rail.
Yeah, so the way up there where I'm not getting shot at, you don't see the crane immediately. If I could go up the slide without getting shot at, I would have seen it.
Okay, I've got a plan for how I'm gonna make this work, but I need to pick up some speed.
Oh, come
that-
on, game.
That is definitely not enough speed for my plan.
Am I out of bounds? No, I can actually get here.
I do that first try, yet not the other one with the cars. I think
Honestly,
that's
you never need you never need to sketch in this game after that tutorial. You like never need to
Never need to what?
sketch. Grab onto the car. That's what it's called.
Oh,
It's sketching.
yeah.
You know, haven't you played the hit game on Genesis? Sketching?
I think I've seen
I
that.
completely forgot about that because it's like, why would I risk getting hit by a car and losing health just to grab onto a car, gain
It's
hardly
never
any
used.
speed?
I think I've seen Skitchin for Genesis on Crusoe before.
It is an EA game.
Oh, that explains everything.
I
This is the
mean,
weird part.
there were a lot of EA
I mean, it's
games
an
on
early-
Genesis.
It's just like, yeah, it looks a lot like, if you've seen like Road Rash, it looks a lot like Road Rash.
I would like to remind people that games like Sword of Sedan exist. And unfortunately, I have now reminded
If you have
people.
to ask me what's it like what's like a game that like really looks off, I'm always gonna point to China Warrior for the turbo graphics.
Oh boy,
Are they
China
trying to
Warrior.
Fortnite fans?
I'm impressed that China Warrior's not shown up here yet. I don't think it has.
China Warrior.
Well, now that you've
China-
said it,
Well, it is a game that's showing up on Game Center CX, so maybe one day.
Yeah,
Also,
true.
He
getting up
beat
on
that
this
game. I'm still surprised that he beat that game. That's one of those like, how did you beat this?
China Warrior is a very merciless game.
He apparently, I think the secret was he found the big punch special move and that saved him a lot.
That would do it.
So there's apparently a big punch special move that I did not know of at all.
I generally hear China Warrior regarded as the worst game of the
my goodness,
TurboGrafx
the wolf
library.
on that dude.
I can see it.
I mean, I can't speak for the PC Engine library because there's a lot more games on PC Engine than on the TurboGrafx that we got over here.
Seeing a saving in here reminds me of when one of my old friends, Bendy Human, ended up streaming Sonic Adventure 2 for the Dreamcast, but all he did was just look at the online at the start, and he got access to 2001's website for the game.
I feel like I remember that happening as well. Because it might have been touched on when we played Sonic Adventure on RBC back in the day.
Maybe.
Alright, time to put in some more fighting game commands. And put in the thing for. I see the arrow. I want to tag. Please let me tag. Go. What's left to tag now?
I have.
Well, I think I'm gonna time out on this mission that I'm in. That's probably a sign that I should. Even especially it's supposed to run time. Yeah, 2, 1, timeout. Well, I'm done. I don't.
I'm gonna try and finish this level.
This
so I
mission
can
took most
save.
of my. This mission took me most of the time anyway, so probably a smart move.
I'm gonna try to get through this mission that I'm on.
I'm gonna try and get through mine before next game.
How
so I
many
can at
more?
least save.
Map is telling me I've got 5 left to clear.
Uh-oh.
Where specifically
Oh,
they
here.
are? That's a good question. And that's gonna be a real inconvenient thing because I'm also having to run away from getting hit with tear gas.
Okay, so I went across the bridge. I still have 2 more. Where are they?
Looks like there's some here on street level. Maybe that's just gonna be where all.
Mission map.
Come on, please
Oh,
tag.
I'm coming up on them.
Oh.
Okay, so they're down the street. I'm coming up on them. Are they past the cops or past the cops, aren't they? Yeah, they're past the cops. So I have to get these while under fire the whole time? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, welcome to hell. Alright, there's 2 more over here.
Okay, the AI is stupid and got stuck behind its own bus, so...
I don't know, paint cans though. So once I get some more paint cans and go tag those last 2, that should be the end of the mission. I just gotta go find where I should be looking to get paint cans. Oh, there's a few. Good start.
Okay, I got it. With 40-something seconds to spare. And I still got Nitro ranking.
I got number 11, whatever that means.
Only half health, but we're on our way back to those last few things that need to be tagged. Oh, come on now. Oh, God. Alright, I barely got it. I got engine rating. Which I think is what I got on the last stage. I definitely do not have enough time to do another stage, so I think I'm about done here then if everybody else is.
I'm done. I finished my stage.
Alright.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be beating this because,
Beak, I apologize.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop the timer here then. It seems like a good stopping point for everyone. And we're gonna go take another break, and when we come back, we've got one last game for tonight. And it's Toon's Choice, which Toon's not here, but I can try to introduce the game, so we'll see in a bit.
Beak, I am so sorry. I didn't think it was going to be that bad for you.
well, you know what? At least my controller's functioning.
Yeah, that's good.
I'd say that's a step in the right direction. I guess I'll make a save in case this game makes a return a 3rd time.
So just because I don't think I'm going to be using it, my backup for this was the GBA version. And I had said to Okami, we're playing this one way or another.
And this was the one way or another. If you put it forth a few weeks ago, it might not have gone through then because it would have been within the 1-year clause, and you would have had to go with the GBA version.
That's funny.
Anyway,
I finally beat it.
unintentionally got it at the right time.
Anyway,
I'm impressed.
we've got one last game for tonight from Toon, and Toon had to duck out, so I'm gonna have to be here to introduce the game this time around. It's a series that Toon has gotten a certain affinity for. He brought an entry from the series last week, or I don't know if it was last week, not too long ago at least. He brought a game from the series, and he's brought another one for us because this time around he's brought Darius Twin for Super Nintendo.
Yeah, that was last week.
Yeah, when he brought Darius for arcade.
Yep.
Yeah.
And now,
Gave him Taito Momota, luminary of the of the shooters.
Because if I remember, screen wide.
yes, that was the big thing that people remembered from when we played Darius was very widescreen.
Wide.
Thousands of years ago.
Damn,
Yeah.
this thing wider than a bowl of oatmeal.
Fish.
I love the silence.
I giggled.
I know.
I mean,
I thought about it.
I mean, it is Darius, which means they are contractually obligated to put at least one fish in here.
So one thing I thought about. So we can do arcade games now. Does that mean we could bring a couple of the Metal Slug games?
Probably. I mean,
Because I remember one time I was going to, and we could, at the time, we were unable to do arcade games.
it might have been a, because Neo Geo can sometimes be a bit weird. Because, you know, you got the AES system and the MVS system and all that. But the MVS system, I think, the ROMs for that work fine. Like,
I believe I was trying to bring Metal Slug 3 back when that happened.
also, I don't remember when, but arcade games have been on here for at least a little bit, I'm aware.
I want to say it was a month before we started bringing arcade games in.
It may have
is
been.
when I tried to do it.
It may have been. Or something.
Because I remember trying to bring in Metal Slug 3, being told that it wasn't possible, or some sort of that. And then a month later, seeing an arcade game on, and I was like, wait, what?
It might have been some... my immediate thought is if it's one that... It's, what am I trying to say here? If it was an arcade game, it might have been fine. It might have been the, AES version that you brought in, which that one I know we can't do. It would have to be the arcade one. I do not remember the specifics, unfortunately, of it, but as long as we can get it working, I definitely make it a point to test arcade games, because I know they can be finicky in emulators sometimes.
You probably tested it and it wasn't working right, because I didn't provide a file or anything.
That is also possible. I went to go do a search, and I couldn't find a working version of the game in RetroArch, so I just had to axe it.
So maybe another day.
Potentially. If you put it forth again, I could probably look again at some point down the road.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other versions of Metal Slug I know that can be definitely brought, like Metal Slug Advance.
Yeah, but I didn't want to bring that one back just yet. Because that one, I believe, has been on.
It has been on. I don't remember when the last time it was on was.
A long-ass time ago.
It would have been, I mean, to be fair, you just brought Jack Grind Radio, which we had, like a year ago.
Yeah, but if I remember correctly, Metal Slug Advance might have been further ago, because I remember looking at that and being like, huh, could I bring this? It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah, I guess in the context of how long it's been. Anyway, in all our talking about all the technicalities, I have everything set up and I'm ready to go when everybody else is.
As am I.
Ready.
Hopefully no delays.
Alright, starting then in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Darius Twin.
Oh, I should have checked options.
Probably
Whoops.
stuff.
Oh well.
Looks like the main thing is you can bump up your player stock, and you can also change the difficulty settings.
Power continues for this game.
I would guess there are finite, being a shmup, but I've been surprised before. I think I've played this game like once or twice, and I didn't play that much of it, so I'm going to be just as blind to this as anybody else who hasn't played this game, probably. Oh, and I'm dead.
Luckily, my experience of a game like this is Galactic Nova Nucleus and Kirby Superstar.
Darius is a little bit of a different beast. Let's go
This
ahead.
game might not have any continues.
Yeah, no, it has no continues, but you can have up to 8 lives.
Alright, well, let's bump up player
Yeah,
stock
let's,
then.
let's do that.
I thought it would at least give you a continue, or maybe like a few.
Nope.
Not no
Your
continues.
lives are the continues.
Oh, I don't think this game's gonna last very long.
Excellent. We'll probably take an attempt or two at it, but yeah.
I feel like the minimum. I'm willing to give this the minimum 10 minutes, like we've given. Maybe we'll see.
We will see. It's gonna a lot of it's gonna depend on how quickly we sink our lives, but I definitely sunk a lot of lives very quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, that attack goes through my shield. Good to know.
Yeah, I have found big fish. This seems like it's getting a lot of. If you want to finish the game, you're gonna be memorizing patterns. Like with this big fish with the wave pattern. At least I have my shield back again.
Man, remember when we used to play games like Star Parodier? Those games were a lot too.
Or Sexy Parodius.
Sexy Parodius.
Oh, there goes my shield.
Do I even want to know about that one?
What was that really weird one that you brought?
Which one?
What was that really weird one that you brought? The one that was like had a shop in it and stuff. I forget what that one was.
Gunneck?
The one that you... Huh?
Gunneck?
Maybe.
Because I know... Gunneck, is it a vertical or a horizontal?
Yeah, it was Gunneck. It was Gunneck.
Okay.
I might have misheard you earlier. Like I said Pudneck for some reason.
Oh,
At the
Gunneck.
very least,
Gunneck.
I'm glad there's no hard mode.
If I recommend a NES shmup to people, I will either recommend them Gunneck or Guardian Legend. Both are very excellent. And Guardian Legend is a very unique game. It's like, imagine playing a vertical shmup, and then suddenly it becomes a top-down game, kind of like Zelda.
Comes Blaster Master.
Yeah, I guess Blaster Master's a closer comparison. Warning, a huge battleship is approaching fast.
Well, good news is your power-ups to stay if you die, so I appreciate that.
You know,
Yeah,
you
no
run
Gradius
lives.
Syndrome in sight here.
Probably to compensate for the fact that you only have lives.
God,
You know
yeah.
what playing this game makes me think? Playing this game just makes me want to do the coin thing in Smash Brawl.
Oh yeah, that was always fun to do. I remember
Yep.
playing that minigame a lot back in the day.
Yeah, but you know, why not break the targets and try and get the fastest time?
Ah, damn it.
I know break the targets was also in Brawl.
Coin
It's
Launcher
all-
was just so cathartic to do.
And then break the targets in Smash 4 was just Angry Birds.
Yeah.
Pretty
Game
much.
over. Hey, I recognize that noise.
Alright, to space. Oh, a twin shot. Hell yes.
Someone that I know uses that game over music as their raid notification. One of them. One of their raid
main weapon
notifications.
to basically mothballs.
Boarding a huge battleship.
Oh, I went from missiles to lasers.
Killer Hygia. Hygia, whatever it's pronounced.
All the bosses have very weird names.
They're all
Bus
fish.
Yeah, this thing looks completely like Kyogre.
I mean, fish, so... Remember, Darius game, there's going to be fish. There will be no shortage of fish, in fact.
Now I'm just thinking of that one cutscene in Twin Sanity. Wrath of Cortex didn't do as well as we had hoped. Fish?
Fish. Uh-oh.
I feel like I'm one of the only people that actually enjoy. I know Wrath of Cortex has some bad parts. Any vehicle segment makes me, but I like Wrath of Cortex. Although it was also my first Crash game. So
I like Twin Sanity, but that was my first Crash game.
See, I haven't played much.
I've been looking for a copy to Insanity for like years at this point.
I might still have my copy, actually.
I haven't played much of Crash.
I protect at my grandpa's house. It was always fun.
I never got into Crash games. I was more into Spyro games. Oh, there goes.
Yeah,
Aloy.
I was more into Spyro myself, and personally, I can play Spyro better than I can Crash.
I did for the first time beat Crash 1 through the Insane Trilogy earlier this year. It was one of the games on my bucket list of games to finish. Because I'm like,
That's how bad I am. I have yet to beat the second area, or second world, or second island, whatever it is, of Crash 1 with the Insane Trilogy. However, Crash 4, I have beaten.
I guess
anybody that watched Splash's mystery tournament a long time ago knows how surprisingly well I am at Crash 3.
I remember that I had to play Huge Adventure, which is the GBA Crash game, or one of the GBA Crash games.
Yes, that was a fun time on Slump.
So that's one that oh god.
Yeah, don't remind me.
Big laser.
Oh, that was so fun. I think that's one of the. No, I don't remember if that's one of the clips I put on my clip wall, but it was close. If I could put more, I guess I could put more on there. Just run right into the TNT. I remember good times.
Controller? Hello?
Maybe sometime.
My favorite swap clip was when Rusty had named his high score Kirby's block ball as D's nut.
Well, I guess I'm done. My controller's not working.
I'm still partial to Poulter's struggle with Home Alone in the toy shop.
God, I don't want to do that again. I have beaten a stage in this game now, so let's go to Koloba.
2 stages.
I think my controller died because it's not turning back on, so I guess I'm done.
Well,
So,
it was a nice run while it lasted.
RPC Broken Controller Edition.
great. That's gonna be good for when I go to throwing controllers in like a week or so.
I was gonna say, well, you've heard of throwing controllers, but have you heard of broken controllers? The game show where you get to actually break controllers.
Why is this achievement called Never Go Full Laser? I don't like that. That makes me worried something bad's about to happen.
That's probably you'll probably be fine.
The highest upgraded laser just happens to be bad.
I don't know. I'll find out the hard way, I guess.
Maybe it's just
so.
maybe it's the weakest
I'm
power
buying a big
option.
shark that shoots out smaller sharks right now.
Oh, that thing was fun. It's
I'm
not
just-
so bad.
I'm just picking up every power up that I come across and see what I get.
That's what I'm trying.
I can say I have a better grip on this than I did with Zeroing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's as much complexity to this game compared to Zeroing. Oh, I'm dead.
I'm dead.
But at least this game isn't claustrophobic.
Yet. Remember, there's plenty of time.
That's true.
It is Darius.
I'd say this stage I'm in is a bit more claustrophobic than like stage 1. It's not like super claustrophobic. I don't remember this game or Darius games doing any asshole moves like I'm remembering when I played through Gradius 5 on the PS2, and it does this one asshole move where your ship is slowly moving backwards. So because of that, you can't fire at things because you can only fire in front of you. And it's a real rude section. Shmups are assholes sometimes.
Well, then they wouldn't be shmups.
Yeah. I don't know, there's some nice shmups out there, but the majority of them can and will kick your ass.
Shmup's more like shmup yours.
I mean, people joke about games like Silver Surfer. Honestly, there's way harder stuff out there compared to Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
It's just an easy one to make fun of. Which is fair because it's a shmup.
I managed to beat a couple stages in Silver Surfer.
I have beaten Silver Surfer. It is rough. It is rough. But I think one reason people really dunk on Silver Surfer, and rightfully so, is it does commit a cardinal sin of shmups, which is making you have to mash the button in order to fire instead of just being able to hold it down. Oh, that's full game over for me.
Well,
Pleasure.
stands for bus. Let's see how C goes.
Well, I think that's going to be a good stopping point for Darius. So we had a few game overs. I think Freeze is also is stopping now, and Flame stopped because of controller, right?
Yeah, I'd still be playing if my controller would turn back on.
Alright, well, we'll stop there then. Because that is all 5 games for tonight. Means let's talk about what we played here. So, first game, Super Mario Advance 4, Super Mario Brothers 3.
That feels like it was so long ago, but it was only 2 hours. It was only...
Right?
Yeah.
Which is especially impressive because I think every other game technically did not last the full 30. I think some got close, like Jet Grind Radio, but...
Yeah. I thought we played the full minutes on Jet Grind.
I think we all finished a level, well, those of us who could, and it was like, yeah, no, we don't have time for another level anyway, let's just end it now.
Yeah, more or less, yeah. But anyway,
It felt like 30 minutes.
Anyway, Mario 3 is the subject of the day. It was fun being able to. It was fun being able to go through the e-reader exclusive stages, and especially since you could basically, especially because you could pick and choose what stage you wanted to try. You had people going for all sorts of different stages.
Yeah.
Yep. And
Look, I love completing Mario Bros. 3. I will never complete those e-reader stages.
I was gonna say, as you collect the advanced coins, you get to unlock the different Toad houses, and you can earn different power-ups.
Can you re-enter the Toad houses?
Yes, I think you do need to grind money, coins, which isn't really a problem in a Mario game.
Especially one particular level where you just kind of run through to get an advanced coin and get almost 100 coins.
I was gonna yeah, basically.
Alright.
I mean, you can even get, like, the Hammer Brothers suit there if you're lucky.
I think I got the hammer suit at one point in one of the stages that I was in.
Yeah, Mario Bros. 3. Fun, one of my favorite Mario games.
Yep. I figured I can wait to send off for Martinet.
Yeah, it was a good choice.
Yeah. Game number 2, Punch-Out! The arcade Punch-Out!
It was certainly an arcade Punch-Out game.
I got slaughtered.
I'd rather play Super Punch-Out, and I suck at Super Punch-Out.
Same.
I mean, I kind of see where Super Punch-Out got its formula from, though.
Yeah, Super Punch-Out is very much taking the skeleton of Punch-Out Arcade and putting it on a home console. A bit more refined and a bit more fair.
Especially with a Little Mac that looks like he got mauled by a bear.
Right.
I like how no one commented on that.
Alright, game number 3, The Quest of Key for NES. The prequel to Tower Druaga.
I somehow beat that.
I don't
think
think
Star
half a
Wars-
brain cell is going to be enough for that game. I'm going to need a full brain cell, maybe 2.
I need a full working controller without delay.
Yeah. It's a fun one. I felt like I was making pretty steady progress through it. Like, going into this, I had basically seen the game. I played a tiny bit of it to get accustomed to how it plays, but outside that, I didn't really play it, but I felt like I was making some consistent progress in it.
I feel like if I put a bit more effort into it, I might be able to master the set. I'm just not feeling it right now.
That's fair.
Agreed.
You always put it in your backlog.
Reasonable. Game number 4, Jet Grind Radio for Dreamcast.
I will always prefer the European version because it just sounds better.
I'll always prefer Jet Radio Future, but this is still a fun game.
Oh yeah, I definitely prefer Future overall. But then, Bomb Rush exists.
I'll get to it.
Eventually.
Actually,
too many-
sooner rather than later. but
There's
we'll see.
too many
You'll see.
video games coming out. Speaking of which, who was celebrating Armored Core Day? I wasn't.
I've got like maybe $50 in my account. I ain't celebrating nothing for a couple weeks.
Yeah,
Bro-
Armored Core 6 just came out apparently, so people have been playing that a lot recently. Too many video games. Anyway.
I had to help my.
What's up?
Sorry. No, I was like, I was talking about where my money went.
Alright, and our last game for tonight, Darius Twin for Super Nintendo. We really didn't
It's
get
a shmup.
we really didn't get far because we were expecting there'll be a continue or two. No continues. Who needs
No
continues?
Is it said when the original arcade version is more forgiving than that?
Not really, because commonly with arcade game, remember, arcade game, so we can credit feed.
Yeah.
That's pretty common for arcade games. Like, sure, you can continue, but in the scope of it being an arcade game, you're gonna have to put a quarter in every time. You're gonna have to keep coughing up more and more money. But, in the scope of credit feeding, yeah, arcade version is more generous. I'd say the console version is a bit more generous, though, when you take into account the,
You keep your upgrades when you die?
not being able to credit feed.
Nah.
But I could see it being beaten because I got slaughtered on my first run through it, and I felt like I was making a significantly larger amount of progress on my second run through. Like I was catching on to the game
It was
a lot
kind of like
faster.
Star Fox. Once you start getting weapon upgrades, you start doing a lot better.
Yeah. Alright. Rankings. Starting with Beak.
Alright, so if I'm gonna have to order this from least favorite to favorite for tonight, this is gonna be a bit of a toughie, but I'm gonna put Punch-Out Arcade at the bottom because, well, I suck at Punch-Out, and this game isn't really forgiving, especially with what you have to do.
I was gonna say, that was probably the hardest game tonight, actually.
Yeah, because I think we all made the same amount of progress, which is get
Great.
whooped by Piston Hurricane.
Well, mine was Bald Bull.
Yeah, some of us made the Bald Bull,
Yeah.
and then Bald Bull slaughtered me.
It was between the
Yeah.
two.
Okay, so this is where the tough one comes in. I'm gonna give this to, next is Jet Grind Radio. Fun game, don't get me wrong, but the
Controls are
tutorial.
atrocious.
Controls, and I spent 20 minutes in the tutorial.
Yeah, if anyone wants a real experience of Jet Set/Jet Grind Radio today, get it on Steam. Control set's updated and a lot better.
Third, I'm gonna give this to Darius Twin. It speaks volumes when I can take down the boss in one life, then I can get through a stage with multiple. I will give it this. It is nice that you do keep your power-ups, and that the fact that you can increase your laser is very nice. Second is gonna be, the quest of Kai, however it is. Even despite of the, delay that I had come across, I actually will admit I did enjoy this one. You know, just... It
Not
is
a bad game.
to remove the enemies
It's a
and...
tedious game.
Tedious, yes, but at least the warps are there to make it easier. I'm sure there's a guide on which warps you need to take.
Oh, definitely.
And I gotta give the first place to Mario Advance 4 because Mario's always a comfy cozy, and with the e-reader version, you can just choose however you want to play, you know? Do you want to go through the main game just hearing those beautiful Game Boy Advance sound bites?
I'm humored that nobody went for the play of just playing Mario Brothers. Like Mario Bros. Arcade. 'Cause that was like,
Yeah, I've done that before.
I thought about it, but I was like, Toon's not here. Toon was there, but he's not sticking around. It's not gonna be as funny.
If we did have Super Mario Advance Original again, I would just play through Mario Bros. There because there is an achievement to reach Phase 99.
there you go. Alright, Flameblood, your rankings.
So at the top, I'm gonna put Mario Advance 4 as well because I absolutely love Mario Bros. 3. I like every now and again just get an itch to play, and I will go onto my Switch, onto the NES app, and just speed through the whole game as fast as I can. Now, no, I'm not necessarily speed running it because I'm taking my time and trying not to die as much. I mean, when you end the game with 70-something lives, I say that's pretty good. But yeah, it's going at the top. Next is going to be Jet Grind Radio, or in my case, I went to the Switch version of Jet Set Radio, just because that was a lot easier for me, and I was having trouble with my control scheme on RetroArch.
Yeah.
And I'm really liking the game right now with what I have been playing, so... Like I said, if you want to play the game today, get the Steam version. It is a whole lot better than the Dreamcast version, honestly. Not to mention 60 frames per second. Third, I'm gonna have the Quest of Key, because though I didn't really stick with it long, I was enjoying the game with what I did. I think I'm just too tired for me to stay into it. I was getting kind of bored. But it was a fun game. Fourth, honestly, I'm gonna put that to Punch-Out, because I'm stubborn with Punch-Out games. I mean, I went through the Punch-Out Wii, doing my best for Hitless at one point when I went to a friend's house and he had it, and I spent like a week there playing it. But yeah, I don't know why. I just like to torture myself with the Punch-Out games. So that'll be in fourth, and last will be Darius Twin, because I suck at shmups and can never get into them, as I own like 8 shmups.
All right. Freeze.
I think I would go bottom is Darius Twin. The no continues is just a deal breaker for me. Like, as someone that makes a lot of small mistakes, that's just too frustrating for me. Then third would be fourth would be Punch-Out. It is Punch-Out, but it is also an arcade game, so it's difficulty on top of difficulty. At least that game has a better continue system than Darius, though. It's one continue, but it's better than nothing. Then I would probably put Mario 3, because a lot of those levels are a lot of those E levels remind me a lot of Mario Maker levels, and not in a good way.
I can get that.
And the no checkpoints it reminds me also of Mario Maker in a bad way as well. Thank God they eventually added checkpoints into Mario Maker.
Yeah.
Then at 2, I would put Quest for Key. Probably the game I'd probably want to put, like, the game that I have not already played that I'd want to put the most time into from this list, because I had a lot of fun playing it. Then at the top, Jet Set Radio! Of course. I love those games too much to not put that at the top. I'll get to Bomb Rush soon, I promise.
Take your time.
For my list, we'll start from the top and work our way down. I really like the idea that Quest of Key has. It feels pretty unique, which is always what I like in a game. So when it tries something different, and I'd say Quest of Key tries something different. Takes getting used to, but I don't really see a game quite like how often do you see a game where one of the core mechanics is being able to jump as high as you want to, essentially? How often do you see something like that?
Yeah, not often. And when it does happen, it tends to be a sports game or something like Jet Set Radio.
Yeah. In second, I'm gonna put Mario Bros. 3. I did the E-reader stages like everyone else did here. And going through a few different stages, yeah, they have kind of that Mario Maker feeling of like their fan-made levels, but some of them are pretty neat and have quite a bit of depth to them, and it's probably the most use you would see in a GBA game of the e-reader accessory, considering it existed at one point, Nintendo supported for a bit, and then it kind of died off. Didn't get a whole lot of support for it. Third is Darius Twin for me. It's a shmup. I'm not as versed in Darius as I am other shmups, but I could see myself going through it. As difficult as it might be with no continues, It does seem like it would be relatively short, probably being about 30 minutes to clear on a successful run, so the shortness of it might end up making up for the difficulty of it.
And I'm the masochist here.
Fourth is Jet Grind Radio. Just felt a bit clunky on the Dreamcast. I also don't really have a history with Jet Set Radio, so I don't have any sort of personal bias towards it or anything like that. So I'm sure some of the other updated versions with, you know, more modern controls are a bit better, but right now I gotta judge the Dreamcast version that we played, because that's the version I was playing, and that's how I judge it. And Punch-Out at the bottom, still good. I wouldn't say anything stands out as an awful game in this list. But Punch-Out, arcade game, not exactly one that we could credit feed either to keep seeing progress. And it's just as hard as I remember it being when I played it on the arcade. Alright, so that is going to be a wrap for this week. So, what do people have to promote? Starting with Beak, do you have anything going on you want to talk about?
Not much at the moment, but I figured I could do this RPC tonight because here's a fun little factoid. Starting this Tuesday is my job, so I wasn't sure what my schedule was going to look like at work, and I also started up back at college again.
Congrats.
In the hopes of becoming a, what my current job is looking to be is maybe becoming a grieving counselor, something I learned at my old job.
Okay.
But for promoting, I figured, hey, check out my Retro Achievements page. Maybe you can see something fun there. Maybe you can see whatever BS I put myself through. Or maybe you can see something as free as the Ninja Gaiden prototype for the Mega Drive.
That's free.
Again, and I'm the masochist.
Flameblood, do you have anything going on you want to promote?
This Tuesday, I'm either going to be playing more Bomb Rush or I'm going to get back into Gunvolt. One of the two. It's probably going to be Bomb Rush, let's be honest. I've had an addiction since I started playing. Next Friday, I don't know for my short stream on next. Actually, I can do a long stream next Friday because there's no Retro Book Club. I don't know what I'm going to be playing. If anything at all, because that same day I have some special evaluation thing going on for basically my head to see what's going on up there. So depending on how that day goes will depend on if I do stream next Friday anyway.
Alright.
That's about it.
Freeze, what do you have going on?
I'm currently on break between playthroughs, but we'll be starting that new playthrough September 5th. But normally Tuesday, Thursday is a playthrough. Friday is always Final Fantasy. Currently it is Final Fantasy 14 with good old Green Power Star. Saturdays is just random retro stuff. I think tomorrow I'm going to work more on the randomizer shuffler that I've had for a while. I also have an event on Retro Achievements running right now, Mario Party RA. If you like Mario Party and like dumb mini games, you'll like that event. So please, yeah. I'm gonna, yeah. That's it. That's all I can think of.
Alright. For my part, gonna try to continue Yakuza 4 tomorrow. Getting close to the end of that. Probably not gonna finish tomorrow though. Maybe the next stream after that. Monday we've got Dokapon. We're progressing through that at a very slow pace, but progress I guess is happening, technically speaking. I want to try to do some more Tears of the Kingdom. I was hoping to do Tears of the Kingdom last Tuesday, but I ended up not doing that because I had a GM for a Kuso match. So, I ended up doing that instead. But yeah, we're not going to be here next week because I'm going to be at PAX West and probably hanging out with some people, which also means my general stream schedule is probably going to be fucked up.
Oh boy.
But the week following that, we'll be back with more jank. Maybe something weird that I found while at PAX. We'll find out. And then whatever else everybody else brings. We're gonna get out of here for today. I'm gonna go ahead and send you all over to one of our other Dokapon players is currently live with Oracle of Ages, so I'm gonna send you all over to Time Wanderer. He's right at the end on the final boss. And then
I'm gonna rate.
Sometime
You finish yours first.
And then sometime after is gonna go through seasons on a linked game.
I'm gonna rate Star. She's doing her drawing stream. I'm just gonna actually rate now. Good night, everybody.
Alright, see ya, everyone!
Yeah,
Good night, everybody.
Hey,
What
Flake.
an interesting.